You know what I was thinking about as I was watching Derek's story while he was on vacation.
Okay.
Saw Derek on a jet ski, and I was wondering, like, if Derek didn't like know how to swim, like, would he hold another man's waist on a jet ski?
First of all, I know how to swim. I would not be on a jet ski.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to end up in a situation where I got to hold another man's waist.
Yeah, nah,
just to be in the water.
Yeah.
What? Girls do that all the time.
That what?
Girls do that all the time.
I'm a man.
Yeah, but so?
Would you do it?
Like, to save myself from drowning? Yeah.
No, would you like get on a jet ski and hold another man's waist?
If I was gonna die, yeah. So what? If I was gonna die if I didn't do it?
Nah, what if you're not dying?
niggas
Like, what if you're on a jet ski? You're not just your hands are up like it's a roller coaster ride. You got to hold something.
Yeah, hold something.
So no, I mean you're holding the handlebars, but
They ain't no hand. It's not a BMX bike.
Yeah.
so what were you holding on the jet ski?
On the handles because I was driving it. But you're saying is if someone else is also on it with you.
Oh no, if I need somebody on there, I'm holding their waist. I have no choice. What am I gonna do?
Not get on it.
Yeah.
Wow, niggas are that tough. Niggas is
I don't need
that.
to be on a jet ski that bad, bro. I promise.
So if niggas say, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a free jet ski ride,"
You just gotta hold my waist.
But you gotta hold my
Yo,
waist the
slap
right
it.
time way.
Hold his waist.
I'm slapping you. Don't talk to me like that. That's crazy. I will give you a free jet ski ride. You just gotta hold my waist.
niggas is all killers here.
What kind of shit is that?
You niggas are killers.
Yo,
here.
bro.
How you present the
Yo.
option to me like that?
Yo, bro, you want to come on this jet ski? I bet, but the only thing is you
No,
gotta
but-
hold my waist.
but
bro.
like you
That's
tell-
a wild ass
You
incentive.
tell them, "Yo, I'm scared."
Nah, it's telling you.
Who said it's here? No, you as the person or the driver?
Yo,
Of the
bro, don't
vehicle.
go too fast.
Yeah, be like, "Yo, chill out." And like,
That's such a wild ass incentive to give somebody.
did you ever ride on niggas' pegs?
On a bike?
I have, but that's
Like-
not the same. It's
So
like
you
a
gave him
BMX
you gave him a
bike?
shoulder massage.
no,
Yeah,
no, you're not giving a
yeah.
shoulder massage.
That's way better than grab someone's hip.
100% on
Yeah.
on a jet ski. On top of that, you gotta make sure you snug on a jet ski because you don't want trying to fly off of that. So you don't want to hold
I can
someone.
debate.
How fast they go? How fast does a jet ski go?
They go fast.
Like
When I
60?
was on it, when I just came back from,
Uh-huh.
I was up almost at like 40 miles by myself,
That's crazy, bro. Nah,
and I was
Hitting
even going
that
like
water-
the fastest.
nah.
I seen people really
bro,
going, like, fast.
water at that speed becomes concrete, bro. That shit hurts.
Bro, I
You know what's
think
even wilder? No, the night before I had a dream of sharks.
Nah,
So
you
like
wildin'.
my
You
follow
see-
through was real. Like
you wildin'. I
yeah,
wouldn't blame that.
I have not ever had a dream that involved sharks, but until the night before the jet ski situation.
That's some Final
That's
Destination shit.
Yeah.
sharks don't eat Spanish people. Anyway,
You don't know what I am.
You're right.
Facts.
You're right.
You have no idea.
It don't eat Indian.
we
people.
just know I'm not white. That's all that we know.
That's all. And,
I don't know what this
And
nigga is.
that's all that matters.
That's
It
all
is.
that
It
matters
really is.
nowadays.
Facts.
It really is.
This nigga is a Marion culture. I don't know what a Marion is either.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on at that stage. I'll tell you.
You that nigga, whatever he is.
Hell no. Yo, bring watermelons to the stage and pretending to eat it out is wild.
I
Yeah,
never.
that's
Performative
Bro.
art.
Oh yes, that's weird.
I don't ever like
Yeah.
want to listen to him or see him ever again. That shit. I'm forever scarred watching him and his brother eat a
Bro,
whole
why he bring
watermelon.
his brother with him everywhere and they look exactly like his mom is like that situation is the epitome of like you gotta take your brother with you
Bring
everywhere
your
you
little
go.
brother.
Man,
Because no one asks for that shit. The nigga don't make music. The
Yeah,
nigga
and they
don't
look
do
exactly alike, bro. Like,
shit. Yeah, it's weird.
and then
Right.
they twins, They're like years apart, aren't they?
Yes.
If a Marion was a guy like driving a jet ski and you couldn't swim, would you hold his waist?
After that watermelon shit, absolutely not.
That I agree with. That
Absolutely
that
not.
I hear.
Fuck no, no shot.
No, I was just curious. I was like, oh, like what if Derek couldn't swim and like he needed help? What would he do?
Thank goodness I can. Oh, if I needed no, if I couldn't swim and I was in that situation, I'm just done. That's it. But I'm
You just
ready, I'm ready
wouldn't.
to,
You just wouldn't have a
Sure.
good time because you have to hold his waist.
I mean,
I'm
hey
here for a
man,
good time, not a long time.
that too.
You're missing a good time.
I mean, if you going somewhere nice, like bro, Turks. Hell yeah, I'd rather die in Turks than rather die in.
I thought you
New
meant the
York.
afterlife. I was about to say this is deeper,
Nah.
the deeper, darker
Nah,
Because
conversation
you
you
said
want to have.
because you said I would just you said you just drowned. So
Niggas
then
love
fuck
Dia de los Muertos. I tell you.
Love what?
it. What?
We love what?
What?
These niggas love that shit. I tell you.
Love what? We say we love?
What y'all called it?
I'm gonna hear it on the replay.
Yeah,
We love brujeria?
I don't know.
what you talking about?
I don't
Nigga,
know.
I'm not offending drove people no more. All right, so I'm not finna say it twice.
You're not offending.
I don't know what dro is.
We know what Joe is. He was
What a-
stuck over there for almost a year.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
I know a lot of girls that got stuck in Mexico too, and they was not Mexican during that time.
Oh my
Thank
god.
What? Y'all didn't?
Y'all
Nah.
did.
Nah, they ran that shit up, bro. During that time, that shit. I feel bad, but then again, I don't. Stupid bitches.
Yo,
Okay.
wait, hold
Oh
on.
my
Pause. So I wasn't here last week, and
Yes.
I, chimed.
Mike close
I chimed into the episode, and I saw Will say he wants to pay for a BBL.
Yes.
I saw that.
He said it's on like his bucket list. It's a sick
Yeah,
ass
he said
name.
he wants to pay for 10. I said 2 is all right.
First of all,
No. I said I just want to pay for one on my bucket list.
BBLs are not expensive as you was making them seem.
I mean, it's
10K,
It's
yeah.
No, they
$10.
weren't. I saw that shit, yo, bro. I
And
don't know what it was. It
DR?
might have been Instagram. I saw that shit being promoted with like Klarna payments
Nah.
for like $3,500
Bro.
per BBL.
No, I mean
Nah,
also
you
like
bugging.
everything medical you can pay off. So yeah, you can pay off your BBL. You don't have to come with 10 cash at once. You pay it off like any medical
Putting
procedure.
a BBL on a Klarna
It's
is
Nah,
wild.
that's
wow.
But
But hey,
No, but
we
you-
don't judge.
but I know plenty of girls that are still paying it off. They didn't just go there with 50 racks and say, no. So plenty of broke girls with BBLs.
Oh, they paying for themselves? The ones that you know? That's surprising.
Are they paying for the besties?
Listen, come on now.
Got you.
Come on now. Come on. But if a girl goes and gets BBL on her own,
Yo, if your homie came up to you and said, "Yo, I want abs," would you pay for my abs, bro?
Yo,
Who's-
Intro, please.
Who are these
Moo.
people?
Intro, please.
They're coming up to you with these
Intro,
questions.
please.
I
bro.
don't have friends like
Play the
that.
intro, bro. Play the
Thank you. What the fuck niggas talking about?
All right, where we at?
Pay for
Welcome to
my abs,
episode
nigga. What?
150.
welcome to
I always
episode
forget, bro.
158 of the Imaginary
Yeah.
Players podcast. Me, the one with the full disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. Your analysis who have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for continuing to like, subscribe, all the great things you guys do. Yeah, so let's get to it. The usual stuff. IMG Players on Twitter, Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram, Imaginary Players Podcast on YouTube, Imaginary Players on TikTok. Am I missing anything? I don't think so.
Update on the tickets.
Well, our party is at this point about 3.5 weeks away. As of right now, I'm pretty sure the early bird tickets are sold out. We only have general admission left, and if you guys wait to the lateness, hey, what can we do? But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. A completely different venue, new energy, a whole new experience. We hope you guys are excited to come to the party. If you guys don't know, July 30th, the Summer Classic Volume 2 tickets are on sale now. The link is in every bio of anybody who is involved in this podcast and the podcast pages that I just mentioned. So yeah, go get your tickets. They are running out very quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen the
And-
last two parties. You know how we get down.
Yeah, so come have a good time, all that good stuff, and we'll have announcements throughout the week because as we get closer, we like to surprise y'all with stuff. So, is that it? In terms of promotion, anything else?
Nope.
No.
Anything else? We
Got
good?
some-
We
Yeah.
good?
It was straight for now.
Want to shout out last week's guest Ashley. Appreciate her coming through. It was a really good episode. Got a lot of good reception. Shout out to her. Also, want to shout out to a good friend Ayana and Kojo, our good friends. Happy birthday to them. It's their birthdays today. Well, Kojo was as a recording, but yes. So happy birthday to family to the show. And yeah, so that's that. Are we ready? To my immediate left, smoothest man on the planet, Silk Serenade, one half of the beige tandem. Straight back from Aruba or some shit. Talk to
Turks.
people. Whatever, nigga.
Aruba was last year, man. Come
I don't know your life. Go ahead.
on. You should. You be fucking watching stories.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
but I
It's always
I
the
don't-
first one to watch my story, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
need to
weird.
know what y'all niggas is doing.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm back. Plane just landed on top of John's crib. Nah,
Facts.
bro. I needed that week off. Needed some, as we'll like to say, needed to decompress,
Yes, sir.
be rejuvenated, all the other eclectic words he likes to use to describe how one is feeling. I'm peeling like a motherfucker, but it's all right. Looking forward now to this party. Got great things coming ahead this month, so stay tuned.
To Derek's left is the anointed king of Fonto, Walter Joel Osteen, Ablo West Kardashian. Walter, talk to people.
We here. We are back.
That sounded so depressing.
Yeah, bro. I had a long week this week. I have it in me, but we
Pause.
are 2 weeks away from the upcoming party. Been planning a lot. I'm excited. That's something to look forward to. I'm going to Miami the weekend prior, and then I'm coming back. I'm ready. I'm excited to see everybody. Everybody's beautiful face. Everybody get fucked up. Feel your energy. So I like having something to look forward to for sure.
Facts. It has been a long week. I can tell you that. It really has. Coming back from vacation to mad work is not it.
Not it.
And to Walter's left is the man behind the camera. The other half of the base tandem, the brothel bandit. Dro, talk to people.
I'm doing good. Yo, I can't front. I've been becoming a little bit more selfish and saying no.
Good.
And throwing the franks at people with mainly because I've been picky with my own time.
Yo,
bro.
y'all really don't be hearing the way
wait.
dog. Y'all don't really. Why is that? Y'all don't hear like that term?
Throw the Frank at somebody?
Y'all are,
Frank.
they're dead ass. They
That's
don't
like-
know no one
that's
from the
more
Bronx.
subtle than
We're literally
suck
the
my-
only people they know from the Bronx.
Yeah.
And it's really
yes,
crazy.
that's subtle.
1000%.
Bro, that is such a regular ass saying in the
Yeah.
Bronx.
Throwing the
Why?
frank.
Never heard that.
Why is that crazy? How many people you think I know from the Bronx? I'm
Everyone
never
says
going
that.
Clearly,
there.
only two.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But
Who else do I need to know? You, Dro, and Cardi. The fuck?
yo,
Fuck, I need to know anybody else.
It
from the
just
Bronx?
is always so like mind-boggling
Mind-blowing.
hearing you guys be like stunned at some of the
what the
things
fuck?
that we see or say on a daily basis.
but I've been
stunned all the time.
I've just been more selfish with my own time and shit and saying no to certain people and stuff. Like you should have taken advantage of when I was available, and it's just suck my
Word,
dick
bro,
now.
you booked them busy. Fuck them.
So
We gotta find
Big
out.
facts,
This-
bruh.
we gotta find out this girl Dro's been.
no,
sucking for
it's
3
not even,
weeks.
bro. It's not even a girl. It's just
Oh, girls. Sorry, man.
Yo, please. I'm celibate, but yeah. Other than that, man, I've just been no to everyone.
Did you go to the
And
Yankee game this week?
last week?
You didn't go this week.
No, not this week. They're away. and
Oh, they're
shit.
away.
Y'all niggas got season tickets.
No,
I
Joe
don't.
does.
I'm just bro.
Joe does basically.
I've been to 11 games. I'm 10-1, and I'm just trying to hit. 60
You've been to
games.
11 games. How many games have they had over here so
10
far?
to 1.
No, over here. How many
Oh.
games have they had over here so far?
They-
like 20?
10. Oh no, so far?
Yeah,
The
like
whole
in the season.
It's been like fucking like 40. 60,
Oh, really?
40. 50.
So you went to like 1/4 of the games. 25% of the games over here.
Bro,
It's
I'm
still a lot.
I just want to go just because, like, bro, what the fuck am I else gonna?
No, I
do,
wanna
bro?
go
Nah,
again
I just love.
soon.
I love going to those type.
Bring
of
these
shits.
guys who don't fucking ever go to the
I
Bronx.
wanted to go to Barclays, but shit, KD about to leave. So
All right, we don't gotta talk about this right now.
I cannot wait to talk.
I don't
about
need to
this.
raise my blood pressure right now.
Barclays is kind of, and the Knicks, shit, bro. I'm the only reason I
Walter's
can see
about to tackle
myself
you.
going to MSGs for the
I was
Rangers.
dead about to throw my computer at you. You're
What?
bugging. Mark Brunson. Whatever his name is.
It's
Bring-
First of all, his
Jalen-
name is Jalen
I
Brunson.
don't give a fuck what his
Second
name
of all, he's
is.
overpaid. Third of all, that's crazy. You just hype when you even know his first name.
Mark
That's wild.
Brunson,
There's a
bro.
lot to unpack just there. That was
Welcome to the
crazy.
city, Mark Brunson.
Yo, Jalen Brunson.
Everyone's
Y'all
acting like
paying
he's
him
a
110
messiah,
million.
bro.
Y'all better get his name right.
But we'll get to that for sure.
man.
Wait, no,
Yes.
real quick. Even though we usually talk about sports on the later end of this pod. So if I'm not the most savvy sports agent-esque fan, but if you're gonna offer someone that no one really give a fuck about 110 mil,
Yes.
wouldn't you want to like at least offer someone with more like star power and more notoriety and is actually like a key player, like
Usually.
maybe 2 years for maybe a little less than that?
Usually
You know what I mean?
60 mil or something.
Am I wrong in that?
I'm not in the Knicks logic. I don't know why they treated.
But that would make like the most
It would
sense,
make
right?
more sense. I thought it would be like 60 or 50 or something like that. Calm
Like,
shit.
all right,
'Cause that's
Kyrie,
what usually-
Kyrie in the net situation, whatever the fuck, like bullshit aside, say he was open as a free agent or whatever, or someone's trying to like attain him as a team.
Yes.
So instead of paying Jalen Brunson 110, what if you were to pay Kyrie like 50 for 1 year?
Didn't Kyrie tell you he ain't taking that?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like, wouldn't that make the most sense?
No, but
Yeah,
Kyrie
but-
told y'all last is he's taking the max or nothing.
Yeah.
Kyrie
Or what
said,
if like a Donovan Mitchell baby?
Yeah, but these players don't want to come to New York.
And that's
It
so
doesn't matter-
crazy to me. Well, it's not crazy to me
No, the team's
because
suck.
y'all are toxic as fuck.
Yeah, we're toxic,
But-
but that's. I mean, first of all, shout out to him. He was the first player ever to not make an All-Star game but get a contract more than $100 million. So that's risky, but still shout out to him. A black man getting chicken. Two,
I can't take that away. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Two, yes, we can offer players X amount of money, but in this league where players decide where they want to go, why the fuck would you choose to come to the Knicks?
Well, if I was going to the Knicks,
Yeah.
I would choose to go to the Knicks if I know I'm him.
Yeah,
Because
but
like
even-
I'm gonna own this franchise. I'm gonna be Hemi Neutron.
Hemi Neutron.
That's me.
That's you are
Walking
not
into the
him.
Knicks. I'm Hemi Neutron. Are you crazy?
I mean,
I feel you.
Yeah, granted, but I mean, hey, man, the Knicks is a lost cause. but it is
listen,
what
he
it
made the best business decision he could. Shout out to Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, shout out to him.
oh no,
And
yeah. Shout out to him for
There
getting
are a
110.
limited amount of point guards who are available, who can lead a team, and who won't accept a max contract because we can't give nobody no maxes. Who's not a superstar?
is.
Yeah, because you have so many of them, right?
This nigga disrespectful in this song. Jesus.
I'm all for it.
I said that out loud. I thought that. My
for it.
bad.
That's crazy.
I love the Knicks, but bro, I
Me
don't
and Joe
know.
be selfish with your time.
I don't know, bro. But yeah, I'm being selfish with my time, and it is what it is. Everyone eat a Frank. Continue.
Yo, these Bronx niggas out of control.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
I don't know
from.
what's going on.
I have never heard that.
Listen. Just let it be.
Yo,
Just let it be.
All right. Let's get to it.
That first one is crazy. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Oh, we can save that one.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause there's
I
a
saw
link.
that shit. It's not even funny. It's just a weird way to get.
Nah, we're gonna spin the block on that one.
Of course. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life in the shooting in Chicago at the 4th of July Day Parade. Yeah, I don't know.
The videos are sad. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this is starting to become
They're sad,
ridiculous.
but like almost everyone that has posted, besides from a media aspect, is just saying this is America. Truthfully.
Yeah, at this point, the
Like,
fact that this is our reality is kind
Like
of
it
crazy.
doesn't get any more
Yeah.
quotations America. Like you have 4th of July celebration, fireworks in the background with people just running
Yeah.
from a shooting. It's sad.
Yeah. So I want to say praise to all the families and praise to everybody that's been lost in that shooting, of course. What we got here?
Just very quickly, definitely just to follow up on John's point, definitely rest in peace to the people, the families, even if you were at that event, like that shit is mad trauma. I'm not going around no people. That shit is super traumatic. And then on the flip side, they were saying that that photo that was going viral was a Photoshopped, edited photo of the actual person. So he didn't even look. I mean, obviously it was his face, but they added additional features to him, which is crazy. So just, again, do your research. To be honest, at this point, be wary of large crowds. I would even say, like, keep your head on a swivel. Don't get too fucked up. Like, unfortunately, it's our reality. And I just didn't want to, I don't know, like, kind of gloss over it a little bit.
Yeah.
Not saying that you did, John, but just wanted to take a little more time. Like, this shit is, imagine going with your family to celebrate literally your version of independence, depending on your ethnicity from this crazy country, and somebody, the nigga was on a rooftop, just slanging down at you. You don't even see it coming. You're with your family.
What's the last thing you would expect?
You don't know where to run. You don't know who to grab. You don't know where the bullets are coming from. And this nigga's just shooting off like it's a fucking video game. You feel me? And then he's not even killed by the police. Niggas fucking drive him down in a car chase and arrest this nigga. What?
Is he white?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks. I don't know what his ethnicity is, but just
He just wasn't a darker skin complexion.
was
That's
not
all that
his-
matters in that situation. Because I would explain it.
You know, I think this country has shown where the priority is. And this is on both sides. I'm talking about Democrats, Republicans, everybody on all political sides. There is clearly no side for the people
At all.
They're both seemingly they're just playing a mind game and a business game. And they're in a tug of war with each other. So when I sound so unenthused in terms of what's going to happen, it's just as sad as it is. Until something's done, we're just going to keep talking about it.
I had a question, I had a question because I spoke with my coworkers about this, and I guess kind of ties into this and what you're saying right now. A question to present to you guys: how much longer do you guys think the infrastructure of this country will hold these presidential terms? Like, how many more presidential terms do you see of this country? Do you feel like?
I say 2.
Like 2 more presidential terms before like the infrastructure is just
within
done?
2, which is 8 years. Within 8 years, I truthfully, not even on some anarchistic shit, but
No, it's just where we're headed.
I feel like the people are just gonna. It's just so fed up, bro. Like, and it's fucked up to say because you would believe that this structure is what's supposed to help us because it's we the people and shit. But I don't know. I truthfully think within 2 presidential terms, the people are just fed up and just I don't know. Try to switch it up.
I don't think. I think the infrastructure works for the whoever is actually in power. So I don't think it's going anywhere. I think that there's a lot of money invested in making America look the way it is and act the way it is and function the way it is.
But the look has declined severely in the last couple of years.
And I think that's on purpose. I think there are people that wanted out. I think it was a lack of preparation by I guess the Democrats and I think the Republicans have planned this. Like, hey, we're gonna make you guys look so bad.
You think so?
I think all this is planned. I don't think any of this is an accident. I don't think any of this is a coincidence. I don't think. I think that even with our last president, him leaving the country the way he did, all that was planned on purpose. I don't think any of this is by accident. I think a lot of people are pulling the strings. A lot of people have control. I think
that's so crazy because I feel like the opposite.
I don't think anybody in that power grid is in panic about
No,
what
no,
the
no. I don't
country
think in terms of panicking. Let me try and like clarify like my stance on it a little more. Like I feel like social media has dead ass destroyed this world.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we severely like underestimate like what social media has done to like people as a whole.
The perception of reality.
Like, and I don't think the infrastructure of what we've had built was ready for what social media does. Like social media, all right. Presidential terms when we were younger, like say in 2004, 2005, when we were all younger, like it didn't look like a shit show like it does now. But I feel like because of social media and because everyone has a camera and because everyone is able to be savvy to what is actually going on when they just look at things, opposed to maybe 15 years ago when there weren't cameras everywhere and things didn't get from one side of the country to the other side in the matter of one tweet. Like I feel like that made it easier to control us as a country and to, program us a certain way. Now, due to social media, I feel like that has completely flipped that all the way over, which is why I kind of agree with like Dro in the sense of I feel like the infrastructure of this country is on a super decline because they can't which speaks to what you were saying earlier, they can't hide shit because everything is everyone sees everything. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays. Like let's use Biden for example. Like everyone sees in the first 2 years he ain't following through on shit in what he's doing. And now it's so much easier to like speak out to that and be outraged on it and just go the complete opposite way.
But I'd rather know than not know.
No. I think knowing is 100% important. I think that's like a fact. But I think that is why the infrastructure is going to collapse way sooner than we think, and it's due to social media.
But this is why like I think that
like you say, they have like control. I think because of social media, they don't have control. No, because they can't hide anything.
I don't think. Like I said, I think the president. I've said before, the president. It's very clear now that he's just a figurehead.
No, 100%. He's definitely he's supposed to.
When I say the people that are pulling the strings, I'm not talking about none of them.
Yeah,
I'm talking about whoever is actually making these things happen. Whoever is, and I think there is the part to that is also like the billionaires we have around. You see how Elon Musk affects the stock market. Yeah. You see how
which is so crazy.
But those are they're powers that go beyond what we can do with, and even to your social and even to your social media point, I think that the people that don't want us to know things, nobody could make it be seen. Well, not yet. I think that like really when we watch these TV shows and people disappear and all shit, that shit is real. Like people disappear and people are put away. Like someone's doing that. Someone's making that happen. So when they don't want you to know something, you won't know. And when they want you to see something, they want you to do it. I think that Biden's, tenure as president right now, like it's bad and it's being amplified as much as possible for a reason. It's not just like we're catching it by accident. No, whoever's pulling these strings, whoever wants who to be in control is I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna make sure y'all post I'm gonna make sure because they're all using us as a part of their game.
That's why my specific question was like, how many presidential terms you see left? Like in your life, do you see the government, like in your life, do you see there being at least 5 more presidents before, God willing, you leave this earth?
Yeah, 100%.
Really? That's so crazy to me.
I want to say within change too.
What do you think is going to happen?
I just think the infrastructure things are just going to have to change at some point because of not only social media, but because of technology also.
I'm pretty sure it's
possible. You mean like the actual legislation process and voting and like that, you mean? Or?
Like
the structure of
everything that America was built on, that we were living life 15 years ago maybe, is changing now because you at the end of the day, regardless, even though like even this abortion shit, which is fucked up, you have to get with the times, even though that's contrary to getting with the times.
Yeah.
Like you need to get with the times in terms of like technology. Like everything's advancing technologically. Like it's only going. I don't want to say up because we don't know if it's positive or not really, like in the long run. But it's going in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And you see how much just social media itself influences the world.
I see.
Like, you know what I mean? And how much that has control. Bro, Trump has his own fucking social media thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elon Musk, like to speak to your point, was going to buy Twitter. Like,
But even to like that concept, right? You look at
and that may not sway us, but that sways like a large demographic of people who are like...
it's a large problem for anybody to be in control of a place of free speech. But what I'm saying is also, and that's also been the problem with Facebook, and that's why they're always getting sued. But also, even to your point, right? Roe v. Wade being overturned, while a Democratic left wing president is in office, and we know he's got 2 years left. That's not done by accident. That is something in my mind that was planned to really put. Like, okay, y'all don't want to be with him either.
Wasn't that done? Me asking because I'm not the most informed. Wasn't Trump. It was because Trump had put those people in the court, right?
There's a reason in my
like a setup. Like it was like
it's okay. Now let's do it because it's gonna make him look worse. Because no matter what we say, we all blame President too.
Granted,
because that's the figurehead.
Granted, I don't want to stick up for Biden because I mean,
he's terrible.
I feel like he's a horrible president also, even though I voted for him. But granted, each president always gets left with the shit that the previous president always gets left with.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, like Obama. A lot of people, Obama wanted to do a shit ton of stuff in his first tour as a president. He couldn't do much until his second term because of the shit Bush left him, obviously.
Yeah.
So I know probably there's a lot. I mean, granted, Biden didn't do a lot of shit that he said he wanted to do after Trump, but it's tough, low key. I mean, you're the president. But you got to go through all these.
That's what I mean. Like we're not in a time anymore where you can just overlook that as a people.
No.
Because social media is gonna blow it the fuck up.
100%. Which is, I feel like, is a positive because it just shows like the First Amendment is the freedom of speech. We have so much access to the internet and stuff like that. Especially now, like bro, you can see news and TikToks. You don't have to read the paper anymore.
Twitter is the news, like essentially.
Like everything is so news savvy now. You don't have to like on the old terms of like newspaper or stuff like that. Everything's all accessible now through your thumbs. I feel like it's definitely possible to I
just feel like it's detrimental to the infrastructure of like what things were, and things gonna have to change because if it continues that way, it's gonna just.
I think it's possible mainly because I don't want to tie these two things, even though I'm going to. The marches with George Floyd.
Okay.
That was probably one of the greatest times when we saw people unite, even though it was for a negative cause. Mm-hmm. But I can't think of anything before that unified so many people, bro.
Yeah.
Like probably the civil rights movement in the 60s. Yeah. But before George Floyd, I can't remember. Yeah, there's the protests and this and that, but the whole country, bro, came together. Now you can't tell me people coming together over the death of a young black individual. I'm pretty sure it's possible for the people to just get tired of it.
You know what we got to do in a couple years? Like maybe in like 5 years? We got to buy the latest social studies book that they have in the schools and see if they're whitewashing everything that happened. You know what I'm saying? Trump and Kanye are in the fucking social studies books nowadays. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent on this topic. I was just very curious.
It's definitely a good point.
It's just crazy because like I'm pretty sure everyone didn't think in their 20s or 30s, upcoming 30s and the 20s, they were going through a pandemic, a recession again, like so much shit in their lifetime, and it sucks. But like
Biden, my man Biden said, the gas shit gonna stay what it is. We fighting a war. I said no. I looked at the TV. I said no, we are not.
He literally said the other day too that there's another pandemic that's gonna come. He said that like out of his mouth. I'm like, this is crazy.
I ain't gotta worry about it though because I ain't on this elected service no more. So yeah, I think it's possible 100%. There's other countries that show that 100% every single day. France, I'm pretty sure if people don't know. Look up France riots. They do it every fucking month, bro. And them motherfuckers go hard against the European prime minister, I believe it is. Like, it is wild. I believe in Uganda, there's been a couple people going against their little presidents and this and that. Third. I'm pretty sure it's possible. It's just it comes down to the people. Truthfully.
I don't think. Listen, I don't think.
I gotta get Brittany Griner back. Dead ass.
Oh,
She's
that is
wild.
wild. I saw that and I'm like,
Yeah, that's wild.
The fact that she's about to do 10 for that.
For a vape pen, bro.
And they're still trying to think of like trades of trying,
Yeah, but that's all I'm saying. Like the president's figurehead. Like that's it. Like the fact that you can't, because not enough people of power care. So it's like,
unfortunately.
hey, okay, I'm the president, but I can't really do anything because it's just a
hard.
title. So whatever.
Son, I saw the other day it was they were talking more about Trump starting a trade war when he was in office because of ASAP Rocky. He was legit gonna do a trade.
He didn't trade though, right?
No, but he was going. He
just called them up like, yo.
He was openly going to do a trade war against what was it, Switzerland or Sweden? Sweden for Rocky, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like whoever
That's gangster.
whoever connected them to or their peoples is wild.
But see, the thing was with outside of Donald Trump being like a racist and not really knowing how to be a president.
Yeah,
The one thing about Donald Trump is Donald Trump's ego is very fragile. And
100%.
for a president to have somebody on another country's soil and not be able to get them back, it makes you look really bad. It makes you look really weak to the other countries.
Yeah,
So right now it's like
it's like a game
if
of
they
show and
want to
tell.
do if they want to do this, they can do this to anybody.
It's a pissing contest.
Yeah, and and it's just like Biden's not playing ball. Well, I don't, it doesn't seem like he's playing ball. But Trump's ego is too big to ever. He'd go to war before he let somebody disrespect him. Like somebody said,
Yo, Trump is hilarious.
like he'll send the troops over there. Like nah, what's up? Bring ASAP back. Pesos.
I would never forget when he said that the COVID body left him because his body was literally different. Like, that was a wild. That was a wild.
I'll never forget him shooting bounty
In Puerto
paper
Rico.
in Puerto Rico, bro.
He's a
Like
sick
I
man,
can't
bro.
wait. I can't wait till like 20, 30 years from now. That shit being in my kids' U.S. history.
He's
book.
sick, dog.
Like him shooting fadeaways of bounty paper at Puerto Ricans. It's
Yeah.
just crazy. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, hey,
I mean, it is what it is. Here we are. I say, everybody live your life, have a good time, do what you can do. But
Stay
these,
safe.
these motherfuckers is in control, and we just need to get the right people in control. That's it. What else we going with here? R. Kelly got a 30-piece.
didn't he fucking escape?
Yo, bro, I hate the internet.
I saw that.
They
but-
say he escaped. They are not letting that man escape.
Bro, they are whooping his ass.
Yeah, they are not letting him get
Where
out.
is he in Rikers?
No,
Fuck no. No
so one of them
way.
I don't know what the names. I don't know what the names of
I forgot
Chicago
the-
jails are, but he's in one of them jails, and they're
If any of them inmates see him trying to sneak out, they are
They
yo.
they are tearing his ass
That's
up.
crazy,
It's
bro.
over for that.
No pause.
Throw him under the bus.
Nah, bro.
under the jail. I'm sorry. Throw him under
leave,
the jail.
locked up.
leave that nigga in there.
He's locked up and he's broke. You don't even got commissary, bro. That's crazy. I don't feel
Good-
bad, but
Yeah,
Good,
fuck
riddance.
that.
Good riddance.
But yeah, man got the
That
30
nigga spent
views.
a bunch of years fucking kids. So bye. Lock his ass up. Throw away the key. I'm good.
It's
So-
funny because I went to a barbershop the other day.
Oh my god.
Just
I don't
bullshit.
even know where this is
and
going.
no. And I straight up, I had to ask older folk. I was like, yo, y'all still fucking with R. Kelly? And son, the amount of people still saying yes, it's sad.
You got to go to a new barbershop. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Sad, bro.
You got to get a new barbershop.
Those are
That's
some-
an old barbershop. I've been going to the Dominican, so
yeah, but those some horny old men then.
But yeah,
like,
bro,
you
they were
gotta-
like,
you gotta leave,
they were
boss.
like, nah, bro. we
Nah, you know the older generation be like out of like touch with the
touch,
times. If
Bro,
you
the R. Kelly's not the excuse. Like he
No,
was,
he isn't, but
he
you
was,
know
he was
them.
doing wild shit while like they were around. And,
Yes.
like niggas, my mom was like, "Yo, R. Kelly's bugging right now." Like
wild,
she was in
bro.
21. Like, yo, R. Kelly's dead as a bug out. Like R. Kelly's a bug out. Like,
yeah, you see
chill
him was
out.
on stage maybe like a couple years ago trying to say who had their visas.
you come to America.
Yeah, he was-
he was singing
Yo,
to Shorty,
he's a
saying
sick
that you
man.
want to come to America.
Yeah, bury him under the jail. Bury him.
Kelly, wow, bro.
Speaking of people in that similar situation, Eric Holder too. Throw him under the jail also. That's the dude from that's the guy who shot Nipsey, what isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
He was convicted of first degree murder.
Yo, did you see the picture of him when they like first brought him into court?
They fucked him up.
feel-
Oh, they violated him.
I mean,
And I'm glad they did.
I feel. I mean, as I've always felt, everybody knows what's going to happen, whether he's in, whether he was out. The result's going to be the same. So, I mean, I feel nothing for that man. I wish him nothing but the worst. I don't have a light or a prayer to send to him. I mean, that's it. And you know, I hope he as he does his time, and they take their time with whatever's going to happen to him. But because don't, do your time, and then whatever's going to happen to you is going to happen to you. But I know them LA jails, they ain't gonna let you walk.
Oh no, so
They ain't gonna let you walk around after what you did. So
no, he's done for.
so
Fucking,
He's done.
and if he had found a miraculous way to be acquitted, the LA streets weren't gonna let you walk around either. So
I
that's what it
forgot
is.
to put it up, but also Derek Chauvin, the officer who unfortunately
George Floyd, right?
Yes.
he's got sentenced to 21 years
Yep.
today.
Fuck him too.
Feel nothing for him either.
No, I mean
That's
100%.
that. Yeah. I hope this is a lesson to all cops that you can't just go around killing us, without some type of repercussions. So yeah, those cases, I don't got no light to give. I don't got no praise or there's no sympathy there for me. Not
them niggas
in the
the chill.
slightest.
It was definitely a good week for all the evil,
Yeah.
to be convicted. I think it was maybe symbolic. Maybe we're turning over a leaf that you can't just be evil and
Get away with
no repercussions of that. So I think that was very symbolic. How all three of those are huge moments in our culture, and they all got convicted same week. So fuck them.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
Y'all made the Friends woman apologize for not having black people on the show.
I saw that last
Y'all
week,
niggas
but I
are-
didn't want to bring it up because
Yo,
I'm like,
why
one,
can't-
I don't like the show because it's corny.
I was gonna say we're gonna have a talk one day about this French show because
We have to.
I mean,
Wait,
truthfully,
There was a zero diversity.
Yeah, but
yeah, but it
They
was
didn't even have
ripped
a
off.
token black person.
It was ripped off. You do know that, right?
yes, from girlfriends.
no,
right?
from
No.
In Living.
From Living in Color.
Okay,
bro.
let me call it. It's a black show.
That nigga
Girlfriends
said
is a good show.
girlfriends.
It's girlfriends.
All I'm saying, bro, they didn't even have a black delivery man on that show. They
had
said we
nothing.
don't want no niggas on this
None,
entire show.
nothing, bro. Not even on the
Yo,
Yeah.
but
probably.
why can't they have a white show?
They can't have it
Why can't they have a
It's-
show with
it's-
all white people?
because of
You already got
slavery.
Seinfeld, bro.
So like,
He got
Nah.
Frasier and all that other shit.
well, Seinfeld fucks with niggas.
listen, I ain't gonna.
He on every Wale album.
That's facts.
Oh my!
He clears
He
his
is.
voice. He does clear his voice for Wale every single
Yes.
the third
We
album.
have some of the cool whites.
The album about nothing, maybe. I don't know what the next one.
It's How I Met Your
know.
Mother's old white cast.
I don't know, bro.
I'm rocking with them.
But the lady, with the creator of Friends, I mean,
Yes.
So he pledged $4 million to support African American studies.
Y'all made that woman cut a $4 million check because there's no black
Yeah.
people on her show.
She pledged $4 million.
I don't. First of all, I don't believe until I see her hand the check.
That's what
to-
I wanted to say too. That's what I wanted
Yo.
to
to
I'm
who?
tired of y'all saying
But to
you're
who?
donating money.
say. To black
To-
students, as she said.
to black students, where?
Exactly. That's what we got to figure out.
Yo, I'm telling you, people just be saying shit, bro.
That's gonna,
People just be saying shit.
principal gonna get that and just go to fucking Turks and Caicos.
Bro, niggas are not
It's
taking.
nice over there.
Bro, niggas made.
Nice.
White people be tight, bro. Niggas made her give her.
Yes.
She had a show
Yes.
She
With
probably
white
felt
people.
bad,
All
bro.
white people.
and say, "Yo, I can't have a show of all white people, so I gotta pay y'all."
Yes.
It's so crazy because I'm really trying to think of one colored person on that show.
There-
I really
there's
can't.
no-
I can't think of a
it's
moment they had a
done-
colored version.
If there's not even a
No, not even
black
not even
delivery
the,
person.
Yeah, like not even the main cast. I'm trying to think of like
You do
guest
it on
appearances,
purpose.
and I can't remember.
Bro,
any.
I don't care. I don't want. Like, I feel like for me, I stay on the sense like when something's not for us, like why do we care so much? Like Friends is not for us. Like it's not a black show.
The most I've
Yeah,
watched.
and
Like
it's
why
over-
do we give a fuck?
it's overrated,
almost two
too.
seasons,
because
but
if
it's
we
just-
don't make a big deal out of the little stuff, white people will exclude us from everything. We
Been
have
doing it
to-
already.
No, but now they literally it looks bad if you do not include black people, and that's only because we press niggas when there's no black people.
So-
Would you feel that way about How I Met Your Mother? I don't recall them having.
nah,
and that's an amazing show.
it is, but they at least had black people in the extras. I ain't never seen no black person ever like in the show.
Oh, that's dedication.
That's dedication
That's
to white
dedication
supremacy.
to. That's dedication to exclusion.
Yes, and if that when that's the case, if we do not make them feel bad, they will because they have no problem having an all white cast.
I mean, you can mention-
all white set.
you can mention
all
it.
white writers.
You to me is you can mention it, and I understand that because yes, hey, why don't you? You can be like, listen, they'd be like, okay, hey, why don't you have any black people on the cast? Do you not like black people? They'll give you an answer. Cool, whatever the case may be. But I don't want what I feel like it'd be worse if she was like a secret like racist. Because this
You
is clear.
are a secret racist.
How?
No, that's not a secret racist.
If you have
If
a
I
show
don't-
on air
that's
for
not a secret.
15 years,
I'm not gonna put that on.
That's
her.
not a secret though. If like she could literally not prefer black people. I consider people that don't prefer us either like somewhat racist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So-
put that on her because
so-
there actually be racist people out there.
No, but even if she is, I'd rather it be like, hey, this show doesn't hire black people. I'm not even gonna go audition for this show. I'm not gonna fuck with this show. I'm not gonna watch this show.
Gotcha.
If every black person ever just stopped watching Friends, they probably wouldn't be as popular.
Do y'all
So
know?
maybe-
Wait, do y'all know any
it's
black
not
person that watched
simple,
Friends?
though.
No, bro.
Nah, I don't know. It's,
That show is mad unseasoned.
it is
literally.
But it's
I've never been interested in a show that there's
I tried watching it because a lot of people
I only
speak about
watched
it.
a
It's
season and a half.
It's like it's in like
it's-
2 seasons and like I just didn't care. It's like a whole bunch of like literally white people just
Like
hanging
I
out.
finished Seinfeld before I finished that shit, bro. Like,
I don't know. If it's not for me, I just don't engage.
It's corny too. I'm sorry.
no,
bro.
it
It's
sucks as
corny.
a show, but what it does, it allows it to be okay to do that, which is another creator coming up who's a fan of her who now thinks it's okay to not have black people. So you have to close it,
No, like I
slam the
said,
door in their face because white people will run with
I
anything.
think that there it is important to acknowledge it, but I think that it goes back to like the Kanye syndrome. Why are we looking for acceptance from people that don't accept us? Like it's always the same conversation. It's a Grammy conversation.
Now I
Why
got-
the fuck don't we go to the BET Awards? Why the fuck do we get like? If Friends wasn't a popular white show, we wouldn't give a fuck. And that's also the problem I have with this. If this show wasn't popular, no one would give a fuck.
yeah.
If we do that, let's keep the same energy for every white network show because I'm sure this is not the only network show that has an all white cast. The problem is this is the problem is that we don't do it for every one of them. We pick the niggas that made $1 billion and say, "Oh, now we want it. Now we look thirsty." That's my issue.
Yeah.
We only do it when shows are popular. Don't do it for all the little white shows that come on and no one gives a fuck about. Make it a diversity thing for every single one of them. Don't pick the one that makes I'm saying to all people, like, because we all do it. Don't pick the one that makes $1 billion 50 years later.
100%.
Yo, you niggas never hire black people. Nigga, neither did 10 of these other shows.
Exactly.
Friends didn't know they were going to be that popular.
Press them
So we only choose these big ass shows. So why don't we do it for all the other ones?
because
Because it's money and it's a money thing. It is.
It is a money
That's
thing,
it.
but also there's no way that we could fight every version of
So you
racism.
choose the one with money.
You choose the one that has the most impact. And Friends has one of
Friends never impacted my life.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
any
Friends-
black person.
But Friends impacted pop culture and
It
TV,
impacted white culture.
which in turn impacts us. Black culture impacts
No,
white culture.
I'm not gonna just
white
say
culture
white
culture.
impacts
No,
black
It's
culture.
infected. And it's been like pop culture as a whole.
Yeah,
Not just white.
It was
Has
one
been.
of the biggest shows of the 90s.
During what I'm saying, so see this, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
During that time, there are plenty of good, amazing shows of people that look like us. So instead of us finding ways to, I don't know, whether bring it back or honor them, what we're gonna go do is find a show that was super duper popular. I wouldn't even say a black base because. Even to this day, I don't really see black people praising Friends the way it was. The way people praise
That's why I asked.
the way people praise The Office.
Yeah.
The way, people, I don't see the black community embracing Friends because those actors, if you look,
does it portray
those actors aren't necessarily super popular now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is, instead of it being okay, like Friends didn't hire black people, so let's go after them. Why we should have. Not we should have, but like we should find a way to embrace the amazing 90s culture for TV. You know what I'm saying? Like the amazing 90s culture for TV for black people, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like we go and there should have, if we were going to do this, then you know what the actual step should be? Hey, there should be a diversity clause in all sitcoms now, mainstream sitcoms. All mainstream sitcoms should have a black lead. That's the shit we should be fighting for because guess what? In reality, she's a billionaire. What this do? This don't help nobody.
The only reason I don't think it's about money is because I don't think anyone was expecting her to cut a check.
Yeah, like
She cut it. Bro, it's literally what America does to black people. Cut a check, shut up, and move on.
It's a sympathy thing.
There's so much. She probably has so much money. Your $4 million is, and she's gonna write this off on her taxes.
I mean,
Yo,
if I was
bro.
her and if I had that much money, I just wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Period.
It's a simple thing.
exactly. So
It's a simple
nothing
thing.
actually.
But that's why I think it
nothing
wasn't
actually.
about, like,
nothing
money.
actually changes.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
No.
But I just don't think it was for the money because I didn't think they were expecting her.
No.
Now,
Oh,
to cut
no,
a check.
no. What I'm saying is that we go after the shows with huge
Most
budgets
popular,
or that's
yeah.
made the most money. But in reality, the young black actors are auditioning for these smaller sitcoms that are coming up. We need to focus on putting a diversity clause in those places because all we like this don't affect her
at all.
This does nothing. And then you know she gonna do? She gonna tell all her producer friends, yeah, them niggas got me. Literally, and with the ER, the niggers got me.
Jesus.
I disagree. I think this has an impact because, and it's not.
It's a sympathy impact, truthfully. The way I see it.
Yeah,
It's like, here you go, nigga, shut up.
from the monetary standpoint, but the fact that she is one of the biggest show writers of the '90s.
What's her name?
I was just about to ask that question.
Oh, I mean, okay. Well, she wrote one of the biggest shows of the '90s. You feel me? So, like, the fact that this decision and this backlash, it's amplifies much further than trying to do the same thing for a smaller show. The umbrella of her influence in this show is far further reaching than a smaller show.
So you think this is gonna make white producers
Think twice about hiring white 1,000%. Because if I'm on the come up,
You think
and they
this
can
as
get to
opposed
her-
to you think this as opposed to just like the world
No,
in
no,
general?
I was about to say like
Out of
what
all the
they're
things, you
trying
think
to
this?
I was about to say what they're trying to get from her. Like we're already at that point.
Yeah, we're
We're at that point and past
we
that.
already point
Yeah, I have
like,
shows literally called Blackish.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Grownish and Abbott's Elementary.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That are predominantly black cast and are fucking amazing shows.
amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're already at that point that this may have been a big deal then.
and I don't, and what I want like black creators to stop doing is to looking for acceptance in white spaces.
Yeah,
like,
word, bro.
like I don't like, bro, like that's so passionate to me because like, and that's always my Kanye issue. Kanye is always looking for like acceptance from the
Like
white people.
validation.
Like he's always looking for validation from the whites, and like as black creators, we have to stop doing that because then we don't carve a path of our own.
We're just
and
be
then
great, bro.
and then we're not original, and then we're just like I find and I see black creators do this all the time, bro. They're just trying to find what somebody did before and like do it again and like get their viral moment. So like just be you and do it like yourself. Like as much as we make fun of like Issa Rae is somebody that did it differently. Like she did it herself. You know what I'm saying? Like you see so many black creators that have found a way to do it themselves. Like
Yeah, like even speaking to your point, like it don't even gotta be just be you. Like when you have look at Abbott's Elementary, it's clearly influenced by the Office
Yes.
kind of show.
Yes.
But when you're just great, you're just great.
You're just
bro.
great.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like clearly that show is influenced by the Office. You know, from the style of mockumentary,
It's
you know,
literally
TV
shot-
show.
it's shot the same
It's
way.
shot the same
Yes.
way, but it just has an all black cast, and
Yes.
all the cast is fucking amazing, except
Really
for like
good.
the two people. But like it's a predominantly black cast, and it's an amazing fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
and it was like I think one of the most successful shows. I think the whole season got like almost like 100 rating on fucking Rotten Tomatoes and shit.
Crazy
And
episode.
the viewership only went up as it went on. Like it didn't like go down.
yeah, and you know it's taken the place of Modern Family, which was one of the greatest sitcoms ever. So you know, I just want, bro, just do like. There is 100% validation to Walter saying because we have to hold powerful white people accountable. 100% get that concept, get that point. But we are constantly looking for white people to give us something or just provide us something. And I think that's where we're always going to be looked at as less than when we're just always looking for them to provide us some type of, you owed me this in the 90s, bro. We're past that. We here, like, bro, just fuck her and don't work with her. Like my example would be like Denzel Washington, who's one of the greatest actors ever. If she's ever on a set, I'm not working with you. You never hired black people back then. That's impactful to have that type of power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like shit like that for us to be able to be like, I'm not working with this person. This person never fuck with us. So why? Well, no. Get her out of here. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna fire her ass because it's Denzel Washington. That's power. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that like we got. That's power for us. You feel me? Despite, you know, whatever happened at it was the Oscars, right? With Will Smith.
Will Smith.
With Will Smith, him being his only Oscar is a problem.
It just goes to show it's like
That's like these are the issues that I'm like, yo, like this is a little, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but we do need to hold white executives accountable. I 100% agree though. So yeah, that's my spiel on black creators.
And this was a topic that I was going to dive into later on in pop culture, but I think it segues kind of nicely. did you see the backlash that Khloe Kardashian was receiving this week? And it was a picture, I'm pretty sure from the 90s, early 2000s. It looks like it's a Halloween costume, but Shorty has...
Don't tell me it's blackface.
Shorty's in a pimp costume and has 5 black women on leashes.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
That's no way. How I didn't see this? I don't believe you.
I will pull it up. I will pull it up. But this happened over 10, 15 years ago. Maybe even
bro.
right now we're in 2022.
I don't give a fuck. If y'all gonna cancel Kevin Hart from hosting a fucking award show because of his tweets, y'all better do something about Khloe Kardashian with 5 people on leashes.
Not 5 people, 5 black
5 black
women.
people on leashes.
But
I'm sorry.
also, like, this happened over 20 years ago. Do you think that she should be still held accountable? Like, this should still impact her brand? Maybe not impact her brand, but do you think she should be still held accountable for an action over 20 years ago?
You see, I'm petty, so I'm gonna say yes to be petty.
Yes,
Okay.
But if anything, it also falls down to her parents because they're allowing this shit.
You gonna tell OJ something?
This nigga is out of control. This nigga is
Nah,
crazy.
bro, I gotta believe.
I'm asking her
This
questions.
nigga is
What's the
crazy.
time mark? I gotta.
Yeah, right. Somebody write that down.
That nigga-
What happened?
That motherfucker gonna come through with that white
I'm-
Bronco, bro.
Oh, my
I'll whoop OJ ass. You crazy?
Listen, I ain't saying that.
15 minutes.
Well, you see, you live over here now, so like,
But
we handle that really quickly.
I'll
Yes, I
whoop
feel
OJ
like
ass back
they
then. Now,
they have to be held accountable, child and parents.
Look right here.
20, 30 years, I don't give a fuck.
She dressed in a pimp
I
costume.
thought that was Meg on the right.
Is that?
I thought that was
all right,
Meg.
come on, all right, come on, man.
And
It's 'cause
she
of the
has-
makeup.
She dresses as a pimp.
Is that Megan Good for real?
Oh, that's so I'm right.
Yeah, but she
That's what I'm
has...
talking. I didn't mean it's a stallion.
Look at the leashes in her hand. She has 4 black women with the leash around their neck. But like...
Nah, you see, I see why Megan Good hugged and left.
I was right.
Nah, that's why she divorced. He saw this picture.
No, she started bugging out when they got divorced. Relax.
What?
She was wilding so much. I started posting different videos and shit like that.
Yes, that's what all girls do. But he probably saw this pic and divorced her. That's cool.
Okay. So, we think celebrities should be... Oh, even
First of all,
people-
why does she look so like Britney Spears? First of all, and this
She looks like Britney Ice, vanilla.
is a wild photo. Why does she look different all the fucking time?
Oh, because she gets mad surgery.
I know, but like
We're not
it's
gonna
that's
get into
crazy.
that.
Like there's literally no like shame.
See, this is my thing. The Kardashians have been doing shit like this since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
If we didn't get them back then, like going back, this doesn't like whatever.
gonna
I don't
stop.
care. Like I genuinely, honestly, I really don't have an answer. God, like they do shit like this, and then we find it. We're in an uproar. We're talking about them again. Then I think that's what they want.
First of all, the Kardashians are
That's definitely
they're
Megan
Teflon
Good.
Don. They're bulletproof. First of
Yeah,
all,
Yeah,
nothing
you
is
can't-
breaking that
nothing
forward.
breaks them.
Nothing ever. It doesn't
Like,
matter what it is.
You
Nothing
can't
is breaking
you
that shit.
cannot beat them.
But I better see
Yo,
Megan
why
Good.
this shit zoomed in so much? Well,
I-
nigga, I
yeah.
see it. Like, nigga, I saw it. Like,
I'm just...
damn.
All I know is Megan Good better open that Notes app and post something. That's all I know.
This nigga showed me the inside of the girl.
What are you zooming in? I don't even know what that is. That she's zooming in,
Okay.
bro.
All
She.
right. I gotta zoom out now.
I don't know what to
bro,
say. Like after this, yeah.
Y'all niggas happy?
Hold them accountable.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
take
Bro,
oh, shit off the
put this
screen.
picture in the YouTube because I
The
don't
black
know.
screen, I got you, bro.
Alright, I got you.
The
Alright.
picture of
The picture of
Just send-
Vanilla Ice and his
send in
hoes.
the document. The document.
Yo, that's a nasty
All
photo,
right, so
though.
let's just get... I feel like we've been in news and current events for
Yeah, let's
half
get the
an
fuck
hour.
about it.
Oh wait, and real quick, rest in
Uh-huh.
peace to Kazuki Takahashi.
Yes,
Yes.
the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro.
Rest in peace to Go.
Yes. Big time,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah, that's a staple in everybody's childhood.
Facts.
Yeah.
Part of part of my childhood core memory. Graded one of the greatest fucking
Shows
animes
and-
ever because Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime. It's,
Facts. Yeah, and then we just to wrap it up, the average car payment is now $712 a month, which is
I don't know what
That's
cars y'all
a
renting.
but which is higher than the rent in like 3 states.
I don't know
Nah,
what
that's
cars
awesome.
y'all renting.
Nah.
The average car payment now from the entire United States is $712.
Nah, give me a lemon, bro. Fuck that.
Oh what?
Old ass car, bro. Shit rusty as fuck. $712.
Nah, you can't get no women in no dusty car, bro.
Bro, there's Ubers now, nigga. What do you mean?
You go on
You
dates
can
in
get women with no
Ubers?
cars nowadays. You don't need a car.
You gonna pay Uber? You gonna pay $712
You do not need a car to
month
back.
for
All
Uber.
right, now we're getting into a conversation. You think you need a car to like bag a girl?
No.
Depends where you live.
You don't need a car, but it is.
100% depends where
Nah,
you live.
because there's broke niggas that get.
Why does it depend on where you live?
Because in New York City, no one has a car.
That too.
No, I'm saying like if you don't have a car, like
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you live in New York City, you don't need a car. But if you live in a suburb and like making this
Middle
girl
America or
hop
some
an
shit.
hour on the train, no.
nah,
it's-
Ubers are real and exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I'm not
every
Lyft.
time you link shorty,
Yeah,
you have
that's
to
not
pay for
happening.
Uber.
That's not happening, bro.
That's insane.
And then after a while, like there's gonna be a time where the Uber is just not clicking. Like, yo, it's an hour away. We gotta wait outside. It's cold. Like, it's nah, bro.
I wait outside. Y'all are wild.
I'm just saying, like,
spot closed,
imagine
y'all
leaving
got
a
hype.
spot
Yeah.
having to wait half an hour for an Uber.
Yeah,
Then the decision is, do I have to Uber back to my crib or your crib? And if you Uber back to my crib, then I got to pay for Uber back to your. That's a lot of decisions to make. Like,
Well, y'all better start.
Y'all don't
walking
sound
and shit or
comfortable
something.
enough.
so then, if
I have a car.
if y'all leave the spot,
No, I mean
right?
in this hypothetical.
Oh,
if y'all leave the spot from the party and y'all Uber back to your crib and you pay for that Uber, you're gonna then pay for the Uber for her to get back to her crib.
You sleep on her.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
The,
about.
the answer to that question before what goes on is yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You have no choice. Like, you have no
Wait, wait,
choice.
wait.
Yes. You
No,
have no
it's-
choice. Yes.
But every time.
Now I gotta entertain this. So wait, so you sleep with a girl and make her pay her own Uber?
No, I'm saying that if let's see, y'all are dating for a couple of weeks and you've done it the past.
Why you always gotta throw like a time period and shit?
He gotta layer it up,
Bro, he made it worse by
gotta layer it
saying
up.
he made it worse by saying a couple of weeks. Like, that's a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
why
just
you
saying,
always you gotta throw a time
If
period
it's
in
the
it?
first couple of times, is no question I'm gonna cover it. But after
The first couple times could be in 1 week. You can see her 4 times in
okay,
1
that's a
week.
fact.
after the 10th, 15th time we hung out already,
That's
Yeah.
like a week and a
you
half.
gonna pay for her Uber back to the crib every single time.
Once you develop a relationship with the girl, she has to start finding a way to make it easier for you. 100% yes. That's a very clear concept. But I'm talking about when, like, in the beginning of
Not
this
if she
shit,
don't take you
In
serious.
the beginning, you just covered that shit, duh.
Not if
but
she don't take you serious.
also at that point you just get a car.
Okay, but it's not that
God.
simple for niggas.
Like, at that point, just get a car. I mean, you just you blew it all on Uber. Well, get a car. Save that little.
Yeah, but not on gas and miles and servicing and. all that
Apparently,
shit.
they told me that the gas going down. That's what they said.
Yo,
Wait,
I'm not gonna
what
lie.
is it?
I saw at the gas station the other day.
$4.65.
I ain't see it raise past a certain amount anymore. I was like, oh, they paused it. I really got gas this week. I got gas on Tuesday. I was like, oh, they paused it. I think I ain't see it go up.
He gotta go walk in. Yo,
I saw a
is that
4.
real?
I saw a
Like-
4 on one of the gas stations starting off the numbers. I was like, oh shit,
465.
we headed somewhere.
So,
Crazy, bro.
all right, where we at? Are we going? Do we have white people wilding?
What they
we
do?
got white people wild.
What they do this
Sure.
time?
They're cops. I hate talking about cops.
Just real quick, white people wilding. The Michigan Police Department for their target practice. You know
no.
how they
Bro,
hang
this
up
is nuts.
those
this is-
sheets.
Yes,
This
the
is
sheets.
nuts.
They use
pictures of black men.
That's fine.
Yo, the crazy part is like you got to go look for that. Like those target shits.
You
are-
have to
those
look
target
for it,
shit-
or you have to make it your own.
Yeah, like those target shits are like in like the spots. Like you got to go get a new one, replace it.
It's funny because that reminds me of that one episode of Atlanta where the homie pulled up with his own, but it was either I think it was a white man or it was a dog or some shit like that. But you have to make that shit your own.
Yeah, you
I don't
gotta,
think
like,
they
go
sell
find
that
I mean,
because I'm pretty sure that causes that raises up a red flag.
no, there's definitely some redneck white website where you can shoot a nigger at your nearest gun
Yo,
department.
going to the dark web for like a life size nigger picture to shoot at is some sick ass.
Oh wait,
shit.
so Michigan are using black men as target practice. They don't got enough money for gas, and they're cops, right? Because that was them also.
Yes.
Yes.
And they still got dirty water.
and they don't have water.
I mean, but
Guys, that's a touchy subject.
That-
this is like a scary.
Eminem
nigga.
has to do something.
That nigga-
I might,
That is crazy.
I might shoot one at him.
Yeah,
I might let one off. This
Nah,
nigga,
bro,
this
nah.
nigga is
They need to-
terrifying.
that's kind
Nah,
of
bro.
threatening. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of threatening.
Hey, you don't know what Derek is. Hey, Derek.
No, this photo they made it seem like
Oh, nah, this nigga's terrifying.
this photo specifically because these sheets never have someone with a gun pointing back at you.
Yeah.
They're literally just usually. First of all, the photos I usually see of these like sheets are just like the black
And this-
outlines,
And,
Yes.
and they
right?
shot,
With like
shot,
the circles and the numbers.
and they
numbers.
shot him 59 times. You saw me bullets is in that picture?
Yo, they let a whole clip
Yeah.
off. They got it back in.
That is not a
Yo.
pistol.
These niggas were practicing to shoot niggas, bro. I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
Why are there kids in the
I
background?
want to know how long they've been
Alright,
doing
bro.
this for.
I don't know, bro.
Nah.
But if you black in Michigan, take off your
There's not one
stomachs.
black person in that room either, by the way.
Duh, ain't no black. I would be enraged.
Oh my god.
Eminem is letting his city down.
You gotta say about Eminem.
Like we hate Marshall now. That nigga came out a whole new record. No one cared.
Nobody.
Because he sucks.
That is true.
And then
Still wearing that leather jacket?
It's a black sweater.
And it stinks.
My
no,
fault.
it definitely
It
stinks.
fucking stinks. I know it stinks.
Bro, no, it doesn't. You know why? Because he definitely has like 30 of them bitches lined up in his closet,
switch it
all on a
up.
hanger.
Switch
Like,
it
it don't change. Like, it's literally just one whole rack of the same fucking
Oh
hoodie.
god.
That shit not even a brand either. Just a fucking black hoodie with no tag.
Michigan something else.
Talk to me about this sheriff and the city sergeant that threatened to arrest each other at a traffic stop.
Oh yeah, now that's the funniest video
What?
on the internet.
That's white on white crime. White on white crime.
See,
but
no,
it's
that's
also,
entertaining.
But
Like,
it's
I'll watch
also
that.
PD on PD crime, isn't it? Police department.
yes,
Yeah.
both our police departments. There's a traffic stop.
I've thought about this so much, but sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, just for context, I would love to hear your perspective. Somebody pulled somebody over, and in the video, he starts yelling, "You're a fuck boy!" And then they both threaten to arrest each other. And I'm like, who wins that argument? Like,
That's great content,
Wait.
first of all.
And we
I'd
got-
love to watch
and we-
that.
And we at least got to fight.
Okay, so Georgia sheriff and
Fisticuffs.
city sergeant. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the sheriff wins
I have no idea.
I don't know
of
the rank- I don't know the
hierarchy
because
rankings
of
the
of
whites.
state. Georgia sheriff, as in the state sheriff,
Yeah.
as opposed to the city sergeant. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, Kyle.
bro.
I don't know. I
Who the
don't
fuck
know.
is Dro, nigga? This nigga is the judicial.
Yeah, I
system.
don't-
I'm trying to break it down because who would really win in that courthouse?
Okay, Buzz
Us
Lightyear.
watching them.
Yeah, nigga. What
Us watching them
the fuck
fucking.
is Dro talking? I don't know. Nigga.
Nah, bro.
I don't know the rankings of Georgia sergeants. Nigga. I don't know. Free YSL. I don't know what to tell y'all niggas.
I mean, Dro, but I do appreciate your serious take on
I'm
this.
kind of curious.
Yeah, like an
who
actual
fucking win.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
I always want to see the footage of the stop.
Oh yeah,
That's
That'd
like
be
when your
great.
cops
I'd sit
and
there and watch
detectives
that.
Going at it. I'm pretty sure that should be funny too.
I've
funny.
I've always thought about this, right? Like, if let's say you're a cop, you get a brand new car, you don't have your like
Your plates.
your
Your plates
plate-
are registered and shit
right,
like
and
that,
you don't got
yeah.
you didn't put your police thing on it, and you get pulled over as a black cop. And like, if I was a black cop, I would let it go as far as it could possibly go until
Oh no,
like, you're about to shoot me.
100%. 100%.
And then I would let you know I'm a cop, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat the brakes off. Like after, I'm gonna let it go as far as you making you pull your gun out. I'm not gonna give you. I'm gonna be like, yo, why are you pulling me over? What's the problem? And then I'm gonna let you know I'm a cop. And then I'm gonna beat your. I don't like. That's why. That's the shit that I think changes shit. Like, yo, don't play. I'm not with it. I always say like the black people, the black men in this country are harassed because black cops don't stand up for us.
Yeah,
'cause they don't.
They won up for the white man.
They don't. They all just support each other.
They won up
But
for the white
what?
man.
Because they're a brotherhood.
Whatever. I tell you this right now. If more black cops had like, and because I'm sure black cops get pulled over because you got tints on your car, you're able to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, I would give them a hard time and see how far you're gonna take it. And the minute it's about to be shoot, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say, hey, go in my pocket.
Part of that is also probably
Let you pull out my badge. I'm gonna beat you with it.
part of that's also probably maybe some black cops trying to seek validation from white cops.
For white cops?
It's 100% part of the reason.
Horrible.
Because it's like imagine being a black cop and you get pulled over and then you're trying to cooperate because you're a cop and you're black and then you know you're not trying to like start an uproar or something to go back and forth to engage and then give them a reason to look at you crazy because you want to be like, nah, I'm part of the brotherhood. Da, da, da,
Yo,
da.
fuck that. My job is here. I'm already doing my job. We gonna fight or what? That's it.
No, I would definitely.
I would
Did you see the
depend-
wait, did you guys see the video of the actual cop fighting in the street like with the random person? Like
Yo.
like they were like getting it shaken. I respect that.
Remind
Like
me
what
of,
would you do if you got pulled over for like speeding, doing like 80 and a 40? Like you was clearly in the wrong, bro. And they was gonna give you something. He was like, yo, let's get it shaken right now. And if you win, like
That
I'm not
reminded me-
giving you a ticket.
I'll be so
And I
thankful.
respect
I'll be
it.
so thankful.
I respect it. I respect
All I gotta
it.
do is fight. That's
100%.
it. I'm cool.
Would y'all do it?
Yes, 100%.
Nigga,
Win
you
or
got-
lose, 100%.
Win or, yeah, exactly.
Win or lose.
If you lose, you getting that ticket.
now,
Bro,
why you gotta bring
I
that
ain't-
up?
I ain't
though?
dead. So
Yeah, that too.
like
That
whatever. like-
When I saw that video, it reminded me of I don't know if y'all ever watched End of the Watch with Jake Gyllenhaal and the other acting and shit.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
that's a great movie.
Wait, where that
That's
nigga
sad.
was the operator?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say that movie fucking was
There's a
garbage.
scene. No.
That
There's
movie
a scene.
sucked.
That movie was
so bad.
There's
No,
a
but let's not the name of that movie.
didn't. No,
Don't need to parade how bad it sucked.
That movie didn't suck. It was very anticlimactic. That's what
shit
that
was a
was.
snooze fest.
Like you're thinking like something like you waiting for like the punch, like like in the movie, like you're waiting for the climax of the movie. And that shit was really just like
that was a
snooze
waste of
fest,
2
bro.
hours of my life.
End of the Watch is really good. I like that movie.
There's a scene where Jake Gyllenhaal he gets to shaking with I think it's a L.A. Blood in the jungle in Crenshaw, not Crenshaw. Well, in the jungle, I forgot where exactly in the jungle it is in L.A. But he gets to shaking straight up
in his crib. They take his badge off and everything.
Everything, and I'm like, I saw that clip. I'm like, that's what's up. I respect that, low key. You get a shaking for a cop, and you don't get arrested or anything like that. I think that's a win-win.
Yeah, and there are certain places where the police know better. Like, you don't got control of this place, so I'm gonna make it a lot harder for you if you make it hard for me. Like, LA is one of the places that if you make it difficult for certain people, bro, you're not gonna be able to do your job. I promise.
Oh, no, yeah, they're gonna make that shit.
I'm gonna make it hell for you. So that's also about that community police and shit. So
No, that's enough of white people wilding, right? Even though white people always
Can't
wilding.
think of anything else.
Yeah, now let's get the shout outs real quick. Bunch of black people shout outs. Where do you want to start? Do we want to start with the most serious shout out or the most funny shout out?
what's the most serious?
They don't. Any of them don't look serious.
I mean, the first two are pretty quick. I mean, Rihanna is a billionaire. No, it's not. I mean, she's now worth 1.4 billion, making her America's youngest self-made billionaire woman.
That's
That's amazing. And Rihanna's Rihanna's amazing.
That's insane.
Like,
Does she
what can
beat
we-
Oprah? We are never getting an album.
Fuck Oprah. So
We're never
not
getting an album.
in amount of money, but
But like
in
the youngest.
age to get to
Age.
billionaire,
Okay,
which
yeah.
is fire. Like, I feel
fire.
like she is navigating through this crazy world we live in with such elegance, such grace, such sex appeal, such like
Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, what's up with this nigga?
what? I'm just saying like that's fire.
Such
Grace, such sex appeal.
She's a mom now, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about, honestly.
I'm just saying, but like, that's fire. Like she's like, yeah, like
Doing it.
yeah,
We're never getting an album.
which is okay with me.
I'm fine with that, bro.
Bro, yeah,
If you
she-
were
she don't have
1.4 billion, nigga,
Fuck, I need
fuck
an
the
album
fans,
for.
bro. Like,
Yeah, fuck the fans. I'm good.
1.4 billion
To make y'all
Fuck
happy?
album.
Look how quick they forget.
And on top of that too, like, y'all not gonna like what I do anyway. Like, somebody's gonna have a stupid ass critique like us. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not giving y'all shit.
yeah,
Like us is
1.4
crazy.
bill. Fuck
No,
that.
bro. We sit here, we critique shit. We critique all these people with bad bread that work mad hard. No, fuck y'all. I'm gonna keep my
Ungrateful
shit to
ass
myself.
bitches.
Yeah, exactly. You ungrateful ass niggas.
If
Bye.
if I had 1.4 billion at disposable,
yeah.
son, I'll be ultra petty. I'll drop like a ultimate edition of my last album,
Joe, that's some sick ass shit.
That's sick.
like a deluxe ultimate platinum edition, some shit with
deluxe.
like
And it's
with
Alex.
like half a verse added,
to one song.
and,
yes.
just raise the level and say it's
just-
mastered.
and that's it, bro. Fuck
If I was a
that.
fan of that artist, I would literally throw up. I would just
But
be
but you listen.
But y'all listen.
Yeah, but I'll be tight.
yeah, I'd throw up.
Exactly.
I would throw up because of sadness.
And guess what? Because she don't care, so she gonna do
That's
it.
a bag.
Yes.
Anti-syllaclassic.
So
And then we got
shouts to her.
shout out to her. Shout out to Big Sean and
Hell yeah, man. This
Janae.
is dope.
they're expecting their
Janae,
first
cool.
child. I think
That's
that's gonna
dope,
be a very
man.
healthy,
Alright, man.
open-minded,
Super,
spiritual,
super dope.
It's dope to see.
incense burning kid.
And it's dope because Big Sean speaks about
Yeah, I
her
feel like
miscarriage before. So
The
it's
kid's
dope.
gonna end up like Kehlani, but
I don't know if you can say that.
I'm happy for Big Sean because remembering from like his finally famous
Yeah.
days and fucking wearing the big ass power chain and shit to now.
mhm.
I think it's dope,
Janae
man.
okay, like it's
super dope.
bro.
Like I said, he rapped some of his most recent records that she did have a miscarriage at some point. So I'm glad that the baby's it seemed seemingly healthy. I don't think they would announce it if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Seemingly healthy, and I'm praying that everything goes well because there's two people. Those are two people I like a lot. So
yeah, beautiful, big ups, big ups.
now I don't know what's up with Walt, man. What's up? Yo, now what's up with him? Now what's going with him?
We have to talk about
You should be doing shit. Like, yo, you really should be doing shit. Like,
Nicki Minaj teams up with Rap Snacks for a new chip barbecue. That's kind of funny.
no, say it the way it said it there. Say it.
Barbecue.
No. Barbie.
Okay, but obviously I'm trying to.
No, say it like it is.
Okay,
Report the news.
BARBIE-QUE chips, which is creative. But my question is, I've seen these Rap Snacks in
They're pretty
every
they're
Queens
popular.
bodega. Has any of us ever tried the Rap Snack?
Yeah,
chip?
100
The
I've
Migos
definitely-
one.
I haven't tried.
and
I've seen them though.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
had
the
I've
them.
seen
Migos
everywhere.
one, and I forgot.
This is easily going to be their probably
couple
most
of them.
sold.
Yeah, I've had the Migos and the Fab ones.
It's honey barbecue, and
It's a win for them, honestly.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's a win for Nicki too for
I
you know,
wonder
making
who,
money.
like who owns
Master P.
Master P owns.
Master P, bro.
Why am I not surprised?
Master P, that nigga, bro.
Shout
Oh,
out Master
100%.
P.
Master P is that
Master
nigga.
P really nah. Yo,
That nigga genius.
Master P really got it. My man got everything.
Yeah, so
That's what's up. I fuck with that. I'll buy that shit. I don't care. Honey barbecue, you can't fuck with that.
Facts.
I'm saying. And then just the last shout out before we move on to pop culture. California, the state of California becomes the first state to provide health care to
Oh, yes.
undocumented immigrants.
Free healthcare.
Yes, bro.
Yes, free
I saw
healthcare.
that.
It will,
And that's beautiful.
Cover about 760,000 people or undocumented. I hate the word immigrants, but undocumented people in the country, which is
Aliens.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
That's not
beautiful.
like confusing to y'all.
What? Undocumented immigrants or aliens?
Giving free healthcare to undocumented immigrants, which is great for them. Like, that's amazing. But like, they're so against having immigrants in this country. But then they will also provide free healthcare to
country-
like it's very confusing. You know what I mean?
country is against
Federally.
Yeah, like it's
Listen,
so confusing.
The country is against the immigration.
But I'm glad they are getting it.
But the state of California is very predominantly is Mexican. You get like 100% everything south of the border from Mexico and down to Central America is mainly.
Listen, I was watching this podcast on Patreon the other day. I know John knows what I'm talking about not like us being owned by the country or some shit.
I'm for
That
it.
episode from this other podcast, shit was crazy.
I'm for that. 100%.
That shit was wild. I want to look more into that shit.
That's fire, bro. And I'm pretty sure it's just gonna come out the taxpayers. That's it. Like as
Yeah.
everything else would. So that's fire. 100%.
Countries. I mean, we're in America, man. What can we say? None of it is actually for the benefit of the people.
100%.
So this is for some way.
The food is
somehow,
killing us. The medicine is killing us. The president don't give a fuck.
All right, let's see.
And
What
vice
else?
president is gonna be the
What else we got here? Oh my god. What else we got?
That's it for shows, right?
We did the
Yeah, you mentioned Khloe Kardashian.
we did the
already.
Chloe thing. Honestly, I'm not gonna front. We have not been able to talk about like,
What?
no offense, like sports and like music in a couple weeks because Drake album came out and we talked for an hour and 55 minutes about it, and then
Rightfully
we had
so.
Ashley last week. So like, do we have anything important in this pop culture section? Because I want to talk about Kevin Durant. And if we
Maybe.
have life cycles and shit questions,
Nah,
we can go back.
Nah, we can skip all that. Let's talk about music and sports.
word.
If you don't have anything, Cardi's new single. Okay, let's go to music. Cardi and Kanye.
How y'all feel about that?
I like it. It could be a little better.
It's
but I like it.
It's okay.
Kanye's verse is very lackluster. Dirk put in energy, and Cardi, Cardi's Cardi.
It's all right. It's okay. It was not
That
my
was the
favorite
worst
song.
Kanye verse I've heard since the Poopity Scoop song.
Then you haven't been listening.
Yeah, that
You have not been listening. I'll
the
tell you.
album was lack of energy. It was bad mixing. It was bad bars.
Oh, the
Yeah.
song, you mean?
on this song, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't really like. Yeah, it's ass.
yeah. I'm like, yo, what?
I don't know.
Cardi
what's
is
going
literally the only good thing about that song.
on. And, she,
Yeah.
and then she said she. Went
I
on the
wish
interview-
like they cut them both out and just left just Cardi on it.
And I hate when artists do this. Like
It's a weird mix.
They
too.
look at the reception and then they go and say, oh yeah, and I've had this song for 3 years. All right, bro, whatever.
Like, come on, you could have done better.
Whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I would hope that this is not what she's gonna try to push for the for her album rollout. I hope she hears the feedback and gives us something else. I don't know when this album is coming out, but yeah,
Shout out Cardi.
yeah.
Bronx legend.
Legend.
I have not heard Joey Badass's album yet.
Same.
It comes out the 22nd, but I'm curious to see.
His last album wasn't
That was
it
no Joey
American?
Badass.
Yeah.
KKK?
Yeah.
Damn,
Which,
that's been a minute.
which had a great reception. It's been a very, very long time. I think
Was
he's
that-
kind of stepping into the whole Kendrick mysterious route. But I'm curious to see if anyone here is excited for new Joey Badass.
Son,
Nigga
like,
giggled to me. The fuck?
Yo,
Who says that?
I haven't been.
Yo, you excited for that new
I
Joey
haven't been
Badass?
Excited for Joey Badass after.
You gotta
like,
leave whatever fucking room that is immediately.
Bro, he's one of New York's
He's lyrical and
One of
he's-
New York's what?
prominent
Prominent what?
2,000 artists. That
Oh,
nigga ran the
Walter,
underground,
bro.
bro. He ran the underground scene. Come on, bro.
like the 2013 to like
Yo, bro, come on,
2016.
come on.
I remember. Like during when Tumblr was
Yeah,
loved
not
and
for
shit
real,
like
bro.
that.
You know what's worse? I know he's for real. Like, that's actually what's worse.
In that underground era, he was maybe the most prominent underground New York artist.
Can you name me 5 Joey Badass songs right now off the top of your head?
I mean, outside of his first album, no. After
right.
1999, I
Thank
don't know
you.
what he's been doing.
It's so easy. It's so
by the
easy to
way.
shoot these fucking points out of the sky. Like
I
it's
think that's
just,
what everyone.
it's crazy. No one is looking for new Joey Badass.
Okay, that was the question. That was the question.
I wouldn't say all that. What I will say is
He has his demographic. I know that.
You know what? He does have a large demo. I just know I'm not fucking in it.
I know his demographic.
So to
is
answer
very-
Walt's question, I'm not looking for it.
Okay.
But
I think
shout out whoever's looking for it, man.
I mean, Joey
Fair
Badass,
enough.
Joey Badass puts out good music. Am I excited for it? Not that much.
I know he does a lot of features with Dawn of the Achievers. And
Isn't he on TV more now?
He is
I don't
on.
know.
He is on Power Raising Canaan.
Which is good for him.
And he was on
And that's what he's
Grownish.
making his bag at,
And
really.
Flatbush Zombies. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know he's
Grownish.
cool with them. Yeah, I know
He was
he-
a star on Grownish.
Yeah, bro, just keep doing that.
Are you sure it's Joey Badass that's on Grownish?
I'm not gonna say that
I'm
because I don't know if that's
positive.
racist or
I'm
not.
positive.
Okay.
He was there.
But he has a cult following.
He does have a solid co-follower.
And what I appreciate about Joey Badass is he doesn't he doesn't bend to what the industry wants him to do. He's making a shit
doing
ton of
his own
money.
shit, yeah.
Like, for all jokes aside, Joey Badass will sell out a show in most places.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Like,
You think who you think is doing better though, Davies or Joey
I knew he was gonna fucking say it.
I gotta rattle the
That's
cage, bro.
I knew he
I
was
had
gonna
to
say
rattle
it.
the cage,
I
bro.
knew
I'm
he was
sorry,
gonna
I had
say
to
that.
rattle the cage.
Oh my
It is
God.
what it is.
Joey Badass is on TV.
But so is Dave East.
Here we go.
I
Let's
don't know.
Make a fight.
He said make a
Make a
fight.
fight.
I wish I knew how to do animation. I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah.
like a figure.
Make a fight.
For some reason,
Who's
for
better,
some
Davies
reason-
or
for
Joey
some reason-
Badass?
For some
I'm
reason,
for the
for some
fight.
reason, I was thinking A Boogie again.
Oh, he blows both of these niggas out the water.
Yeah,
But anyway,
word, like, the fuck?
no, Joey Badass and Davies. Go ahead.
Who's more of a star?
More of a star, gotta be Joey Badass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joey Badass.
Because he be
100%.
with P. Diddy and shit, and he be with, he be with more.
He said he be with P Diddy and shit.
He does. He
He
does.
be with Puff, so he.
That's what it
He
is.
does.
He be dancing and
Because
shit.
Davies be with Jim Jones and
Nah,
Bono.
nah, we're not gonna disrespect Jim Jones like that. We're not gonna disrespect Jim Jones
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, like,
We're not gonna do that to Jim.
We're
Davies is with the
I
hood
love Jim
legends,
Jones. We're
and
not gonna do that to Jim
Joey
Jones.
Badass is with like society legends. You feel me? but Davies be with all the hood legends.
I think
bro.
Joey can go to like Europe and sell out a show.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the difference to me. And like,
Can Dave?
I don't think so.
Europe?
I'm not sure.
He
Dave.
can
He
sell out
I feel like
Flatbush.
he has a big following in London, but maybe everywhere else.
I don't think his songs are easy enough to follow along for people
I
that don't
do.
speak English that well.
Word.
Can A Boogie?
Yes. He
Yeah,
can.
nah, Cape.
Aha, so
Boogie
you're
Worldwide,
answering the
hell
question
yeah.
the right
Yes,
way.
but the question
That was never
never
the que- that was
was
never
who's
the
a bigger
question.
artist. The question
Yeah.
is who's a bigger.
You got to be a bigger star to sell out of the country.
Yeah, but
That's true.
the question is if
See, I got him.
if
I got him.
Dave East
It's not
is
true.
I got him.
That's
if
not. That's,
Dave
I got him.
East
That's
is-
not true.
If
Got him.
Dave
That's
East
not
is
true.
hosting a
That's not
club
true.
or a Boogie's hosting
None
a
of that
club
is true.
appearance,
Look at
who's
them.
bringing out more
Look at them. They're
people?
collapsing on themselves. They're panicking. See,
Yo, bro.
they're talking over each other.
Bro.
I put the jersey. I got it.
You got his ass.
Takashi goes to Switzerland and packs the shit out.
That
He's not a
shit still
star.
surprises me,
Little
bro.
Pump
He
did that
is.
shit,
That
bro.
shit still surprises me. to
Takashi
this
is a
day,
star. It doesn't mean he's a good fucking
Still,
star.
Nah.
Doesn't mean he's a good star.
I find
but
that
he
crazy
is.
that
Takashi's
Takashi
not a star
blew
anymore.
up worldwide.
Not, I mean, not anymore. But I'm
No,
talking
but I'm
about at
saying
his
right.
peak.
I'm
At
saying
his
right.
peak.
Well, I'm saying right now.
No,
Tekashi
now,
can go,
no.
Takashi can go overseas and like sell out a show because they don't know the better. So I'm saying is
Then
that
you might be a star. Then I don't know.
No.
Because
he's popped. Takashi, he don't make no money. He don't sell, he
At
don't
all,
stream
bro.
well. He don't do nothing.
but if you make money out of the country,
I think Blueface doing
We
better
don't know.
than
We don't know how
Tekashi,
much he's
bro.
getting paid.
Blueface is
I think Blueface is doing better than Tekashi at this point.
Blueface is about to fight his evil twin brother.
yeah, Nick Young.
Yeah, when is that again?
Yeah, he ain't doing that good either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's popped in this situation here.
I seen him coaching a girl on how to not get punched in the face, and then that same girl walked into the room and got punched in the
Punched in the
face.
face, 100%.
That shit was crazy.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I'm like, all right. He was like, yo, you do this because she gonna do this, and then that girl just didn't listen, and she got punched in her fucking face. Yo, that was the fastest like clip I've ever seen like on social media. That shit was crazy. Like, yo. So we know he's not a good coach. That's one. But
Oh man, we don't condone violence here
At all.
But that shit was bad for
Anyway, new Joey Badass is coming out.
Yeah, New Joy Bad.
And you guys should go listen because
I'll give it a listen.
I'm not.
100%.
Yes,
I'll
I
give
hear
it a
it.
listen.
But yeah, New Joy Bad. That's coming out.
We have a new Beyonce album. She announced the
The Renaissance Part 1, right?
Yup. She
July
was on
29th?
that magical clear horse, which
We didn't
is
speak about
beautiful.
No, we
No?
did not. July 29th,
Okay.
Yup.
I believe.
So good.
Right in time for the party. Listen, that Beyonce record is it. I was out all weekend last week, and that record is it. Every time it comes on, the girls are storming the floor, voguing and backflipping and being a cheerleader. The girls that never made a cheerleading team,
Where do you go to
they doing
brunch?
they're doing cheerleader
bro.
moves.
Where do you go to
What-
brunch?
what-
Not every place is Dykeman, Derek. Anyway, Jesus Christ, bro. All niggas want to do is smoke hookah
Touche.
and fight. That's it. Like all those is girls smoke hookah and fight.
fun.
God,
That's
no.
Touche.
fun.
No, I went to a nice place.
Gotta let him have that one.
Yes, thank you. I went to a place that's nice. I like to listen
I
to
go to nice places.
Established.
I go to man nice places.
Cordial.
the Concourse Grand, isn't it, bro? Come on.
That's not. It's first. It's a grand concourse. It's not the concourse
Concourse
grand.
Grand.
That was crazy just now,
Whatever.
dude. This is wild. You see what we doing?
But
Bro.
anyway,
Bronx
that
Dynamic
Beyonce
goes
record is
crazy.
it, and I'm gonna repeat it. It's it. Every time it comes on, the girls are doing their thing. So, and I was just having a conversation today. Hey, since we're on music, what's the song in the summer?
And
I was like,
we've heard it, man.
I mean, I think it's
think
clear.
it-
I think it's clear. It's last right now. And then and then my friend who, and I'm not the most, the most Afro beats, I don't.
Enthusiast?
No, I know. I mean, I love Afro beats. I just don't know enough about it
Okay.
to know that why it's so catchy in a sense. But I also enjoyed that song a lot.
Gotcha.
She's like, "Wow, is that really like the song?" Someone said, "Bro, when that song comes on, bro, the party's shaking. The women are losing their minds." Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if we're
the
gonna
white
have a
women
song
are
of the summer this
Nigerian
year.
now.
Song of
Like, I
summer?
don't, huh?
I don't think we're gonna have the song of the summer this year,
I thought-
which
no.
is wild to me.
Last is the song.
What, English song in the summer?
Because
No.
then when you compare the
Spanish, I
song,
think so.
if say that is the song of the summer choice, then when you put that in with the other song of the summers, it's not the same level of like
Impact,
you gotta go with
Replay?
you gotta go, man. You
like
gotta
they're like clear songs of the summers. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Well,
like
yeah.
Gallus is one, Work is one. You know what I'm saying? Like there's clear songs.
Last is gonna be bigger than Gallus or something. 100% believe that. 100%. Last is gonna be way bigger than Gallus this summer. Like the impact of when people are gonna hear it. Like I said, the summer is it's still fresh.
Of course.
So we got
just
July,
started.
August, and if you're going out, you're gonna hear it. The reaction I see people give to that record, it's gonna be a little bit different. And Burna Boy's album should be out today, I believe, right?
Yep.
And-
It's called on the 8th.
Microphone.
Oh, it's called Love Damini. DAMINIMI.
I had friends that have heard it. I haven't heard it, but they say it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
We also have Brent dropping on the 8th as well. Wasteland.
It comes out
Shout
today.
out to my
out
Toxic
today.
Kings.
Yeah, it's out today right now, which I'm excited
Brent
for.
Fayez.
He made an appearance in New York City, and I think that's when you kind of know how much impact you have in society and how much people care. If you just post, "I'm gonna be here today in 2 hours," and hella niggas pop out, like
That shows
that
a
means
lot.
that people are anticipating your album. I do think the last couple singles, except for that last one he dropped, the one with Drake and the one after that was just kind of mid. But I feel like I'm just very excited to see where he goes with this album. It's out now, so
You think that
DM us-
song with Brent and Drake was mid?
I feel like it didn't. The same way that movie you were talking about didn't have a climax, and it would just. I feel like that's what that song was. It didn't blow me
Derek,
away.
what Drake song don't you like?
There's a handful. That
What, like
really,
what?
What? Well, like what?
The motto, so fucking.
What?
That was. There's
You're bugging.
words behavior.
Yo, okay. Are you okay?
You know what it is?
high?
What?
You know what it is? It's
Yo,
that-
this nigga's backwards.
His
Because
fifth
radio
biggest hit
killed
of all
it, too.
time.
no, you know what it is? I think it's the songs that are so overplayed,
Yeah,
like they
radio.
got annoying.
100%.
So I don't like
No,
them.
so that's not. So what?
But I don't like them
What
'cause
Drake?
they're
No,
so-
okay. So what Drake songs do you think are bad? Not songs you don't like, because Worst Behavior is a very clear one of Drake's best songs.
Worse.
I don't agree with that, but
No, well, I mean, the world has to like. It's not just you, my man. It's the whole world loves that song
So?
with their whole heart. So, what Drake songs do you think are bad?
I don't know many personally.
I'm kind of interested on this because
Do you say
Throw
you
me
don't?
some names of songs, and I will tell you if I think they're better.
You just telling me a bunch of songs that are good isn't going to help this conversation. I'm saying, what songs you'd be like, hey, this song is on, I want to turn it off. When Drake comes on.
Behavior, the motto. What else?
Ratchet Happy Birthday.
No, I like that song.
Oh my God.
you don't like Ratchet Happy Birthday?
That song stinks,
It
guys.
sucks sonically.
That song does
I
not
like it.
stink.
Melodically, it's
I like
weird.
it. It's funny.
That song doesn't seek. My only problem with that song is I know what it was made for. You know, like
Your only one?
no. Like, you know how niggas make like those birthday songs for the purpose of them to be played for birthdays. Like when 2 Chainz did this birthday song with Kanye.
Yeah, but that was
It's like
a hit.
it's like
That's a good.
no, but
that's a
you
good
know,
record.
it's genius marketing. It's genius marketing. I just think it's like a cheap out.
That's- but
you know
that's
what I
what-
mean?
what-
Yeah, but the song can still sonically be a birthday song and still sonically be good. The song was just sonically bad.
Yeah, it sounded bad.
The concept was smart.
If you had to listen between that song and the 50 Cent one, you choosing the 50 Cent one?
Yes, the song's bad.
What? Yeah. Well, you actually, if I'm going to choose in the club or
Yeah.
what? I'm choosing in the
So if
club.
you in the spot and not in the spot, because Ratchet Happy Birthday's not an in the spot song.
Nah.
It's not an anywhere song, bro.
bad song.
It's a good song. Yeah,
Where-
I talk a lot.
okay, so-
I talk down on Scorpion, and Scorpion's a great fucking album.
Nigga, you and 2 other niggas like that album.
Really, not the other billion streams that fucking said that. You said you said the world, right?
Oh my god.
You said the world, right?
that is Drake's. If we had to rank Drake's musicality on an album, and I'm a huge Drake fan, but I'm honest.
Sometimes.
Scorpion is like, no, I'm honest all the time. You the one that me when
It's your
you like
truth.
people.
It's
Which
your
side?
truth.
Which
It's your
side? A or
truth.
B? Or
What?
both?
I'm a more of a B-side guy because Jaded, I think, is one of Drake's
So you
greatest
don't
songs.
like A.
Not really. I think, and I don't think he's showing off any type of talent inside A.
I respect it.
So
Side
crazy to me.
B,
Okay.
side B.
Because I heard people say Scorpion, and I'm like, all right, so as in like entirely, or just like which side? You
I mean,
fuck
Jaded
with?
and Blue Tin, I think, are some of Drake's best records that don't get enough credit. I think Jaded is one of the best written
No,
Drake.
Jaded is like
It's one of the best written Drake songs
truthfully,
ever.
Jaded to me is like second to Marvin's Room.
Like that's a really amazing song. It's just
That shit hits.
yeah,
bro.
it's a deep
Marvin's
song.
Room is Drake's greatest song in his
That
discography.
shit fucking hits. Like
So standing on that.
but
Dead
okay.
ass.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I always think that for any of our artists, we love to get better. We gotta as bad, if it's good as good, man.
No, yeah.
That's why
I
tell
don't
pe-
think Drake has a lot of bad songs. I really don't.
I got it. Damn.
I don't think he has a lot.
I
of
got
them.
to.
it's like Kingdom Come. We wouldn't have got a certain album if we didn't tell Jay, "Hey, Kingdom Come ain't it, boss. Don't do that shit over here." Yeah, I mean,
I got to sit down and listen to all that shit to really make an extensive list.
my favorite rapper all time is Jay, so it's a little bit. Drake isn't my favorite artist ever.
Yeah.
I just appreciate how good Drake is at things. So it's a little bit different for me. Like I think Jay's the greatest rapper ever, and it's not close. There's not a close second. There's nobody can ever be as close to as good as Jay-Z. But Drake is great, and we don't acknowledge it enough because we're spoiled by Drake. It's a LeBron effect. We want Drake to do what we want him to do when we feel like it, because he's always service to people. So that's kind of my stance on it. But Drake is also Drake puts out such frequent music. When he puts out a bad record, I don't see it no type of way. I'm like, bro, he puts out music every fucking 6 to 7 months. What the fuck?
He does. Great
So-
mastermind. And I got one question for y'all. And I want our listeners to do this as well, because we had this discussion maybe a couple episodes back. I was in the gym, and the Care Package album that Drake put out to bless us all came on repeat. And I proceeded to listen to that 8 or 9 tracks, maybe 10 tracks. You don't think Drake was rapping better on those songs than he is, and not song-wise, but just rapping, the art of rapping. You don't think he was rapping better back then than he is now?
The Care Package album you talking about?
Yeah.
He
Like-
dropped that, what, 2018?
2018, but it's from songs, I think, for the
It's-
prior
those are always-
Those
version.
are always Lucy's.
It was
Those
an
are
Yeah,
always
album
Lucy's.
Lucy's,
but
yeah.
rapping-wise, at least
So,
for me.
all right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Rapping-wise, you talking about lyricism?
Lyricism, delivery, flow, all of that.
Storytelling, everything?
all
of
of the art of rapping. I don't think Drake has rapped.
But what do you mean by back then? Because all those records are just
They're
are
scattered. They're kinda
scattered
scattered.
through years where
They're like after his
he couldn't put those out.
second, third, and
Yes,
fourth
but
album.
I'm
Like
saying-
those songs are from all over the place.
No, but
Correct.
he's saying
I'm saying all that time period opposed to Drake now in the last 2 to 3 years?
Yes, I think Drake was a better rapper back then.
Oh, okay, all right, because
I'm not understanding like the point you're trying to make here because
I think
Drake is 40 now.
What I think what was trying to kind of tap into, and you could stop me if I'm wrong, is the drive, like it changed.
I mean,
kind of.
I think as a
Because
rapper, he has
yes.
declined from that point.
Like the drive,
and I said that before, and I got the backlash of Donald Trump. But he's not. He as a rapper, his skills have
No,
declined.
that's not why, Walter. You said you said Drake is scared to put a rap album out. That's what you said.
Okay,
That's what you said. Drake is scared to rap. That's why we reacted that way.
And
no
that
one
was
said
part of the bigger idea that as a rapper, his skills are less than they were.
And that's also a disagreement. I don't think his skill has declined. I think Drake, number one, doesn't rap as much.
He stood at a steady pace. Like he has peaked, but he hasn't declined and consistently declined. He has been like on pace and where he is now is where he has been. He's not bad.
No one's saying Drake's bad, but
You know
he's
what I'm saying? Like-
substantially less. He's a substantially worse rapper than he was on that.
I don't know. Me personally, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Because it's like that's literally
tough.
because it's I literally liken it to this, right? When What's Free with Meek Mill, Hove, Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Hove, that's a whole verse that probably he hadn't rapped in like maybe years like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's arguably verse of the year.
it went on.
I think just like Drake, it's like when Drake raps for me, it's a treat because he doesn't have to. I'm good. Drake has given us enough rap records. He just put out a Lucy rap record album. I'm good. It's like when Jay raps or damn near Andre 3000. You know what? When Kendrick and Cole and those guys get to rap whenever they want, it's a gem. It's like, oh shit, there's a rap verse out from guys that don't rap that much.
Yeah.
So for me, because we liken them, because we compare them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drake puts out so much music. It's like but he has to rap more than them.
Yeah.
So it's different now because Cole raps a lot now. So it's not really, an excuse. But I see Drake as, I don't really need to rap anymore. I've done enough rapping in my career and or life that when we get a verse from Drake, like a Churchill Downs, where he decides, all right, I'm going to show y'all again
Yeah, like that's what
I
it
is.
is. It's that he's just comfortable. It's like,
Like,
when
I
he
don't-
has to remind you, he's gonna remind you.
Like I don't think that makes him like his skill is decline. I think he chooses when he wants to rap.
Yeah, he's just comfortable.
And
He's
it's
chilling.
like I don't see the problem in I've given you guys 8 projects. 7, excuse me. I've given you guys 7 projects. I don't when I want to rap when I want to rap because I choose not to all the time. It's and because we've been spoiled by Drake.
it's even way more than 7. When you think about it, in terms
I mean,
of projects,
yeah,
like in totality,
right,
like
in totality, it's a lot
way
more.
more. Yeah,
But I'm saying like when Jay-Z decides not to rap for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, we just see him as older.
that's why when you see Jay featured on something now,
You
that's
stop.
that's where you go to.
You stop.
Yeah.
because like
a shock
you're not
factor.
getting that. He's not getting into
But
that booth
that-
unless
That's what although now at this point in Drake's career, I think he's got to stop.
you said that for a while. Too.
I've been saying this for a while
you
because
said it for a while.
because we're gonna keep getting no offense, but like takes like this, like because he raps so much, you just expect him to. Because we don't expect Kendrick to rap, we don't expect Cole to rap.
Yo,
even-
Drake stopped rapping today, bro. Like the whole
I
industry
would
is
like
literally.
I would like
different,
Drake to
bro.
take a good 4 or 5 year break.
You know what happened to the game?
I would love that because I think we'd appreciate him a lot more because I think we're spoiled by the music. Because the crazy part is we're gonna go out, we're gonna go hit the streets, and you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be Drake all over the place. So I think if Drake took a 4 or 5 year break and really went dark like these guys get to do, it'd be a lot different. Drake's skill, I don't think it's gone anywhere. I think Drake just chooses when he wants to rap because he's the guy. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody does, it's just like Jay. Jay was the guy. No matter who came out, no matter what y'all did, I'm the guy. I'm gonna be the guy. Until I'm not here, I'm the guy.
He sent me neutron.
That's that's
But
the Bronx.
I mean,
What did you say?
he's heavy neutron.
He is him neutral.
But I don't know. It's tough because Drake has dropped a shit ton of singles.
Yo, Drake really just gave y'all a whole dance album, which is good, and he's still said, "No, I gotta scare y'all." It's back coming back. Y'all are so
yeah, but
ungrateful.
your
comparing-
Drake got a dance album take was out
comparing
of
Care
control.
Package
That
just
what?
like his
Your
now
Drake
rapping.
dance album take. Whoa,
It's
I
tough.
said it was good.
you said it was a 9 out of 10.
Did I say it was 9 out of 10?
Yes, it's on video. You said 8.7.
I mean, I may have said
9.
it. I still think it's a great fucking project.
But as the smoke is cleared, it's okay.
Nah, if I said it was a 9 out of 10 out of excitement, I'll say maybe.
Yeah,
I'll say
out of
maybe
excitement,
like
yes.
an 8 out of 10. I was at 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's still a really good fucking project.
It's cool.
I was listening. No, matter of fact, I'm sticking with an 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And if you're on vacation, a 9 out of 10. Because I was in Turks listening to that shit, and that shit is a vibe
I respect that.
That's fair.
on an island.
I respect that. So
I think that it's cool, and I've been outside. I've been outside every weekend.
You know
since
what's
it's come
so
out.
crazy? He'll sit here and say it's cool, but if he is on an island tomorrow, you know the first album he's playing.
Yes,
Bad
I'm
Bunny.
gonna play the 3 songs I like. Yes,
I'm running Bad Bunny, and then also Drake.
Bad
shit.
Bunny.
I'm not listening to Bad Bunny and Turks.
but I'm just
Puerto
like,
Rico.
Like I said the first time I reviewed it, there's some songs I love and there's some songs I fucking hate.
There's 2 songs that I would skip now. Almost 3 now,
bro, there's
because
Which ones?
It's lower. Like it's
Which ones?
I gotta find them.
I'll
Yo,
tell
you
you, right,
niggas not remembering your song names. Give me
Nah, bro,
time.
because
Not you.
there's
You.
a lot that goes into like. So like I think the intro's terrible and falling back is bad.
The intro shouldn't count.
liability.
Okay,
a little bit.
falling back, the vocals on that is really bad. Text Go Green is the one that goes up. Currents gets annoying when they start squeaking the bed noise.
Nah, that's
Jersey
a one
style.
in the
That's
spot.
Jersey
Yeah, that's a
style.
one in the
That's
spot.
Jersey.
In
The spot, you know what plays? Massive, Text Go Green, and Sticky. After that, you do not hear that album no more.
Nah, I heard a couple in Turks.
Couple in the spot.
That's another thing. When I was in Turks, I was like, this is really what determines who really making it. Like, what you hearing
Vacation spots.
outside of like the
Vacation
country.
spots, yeah.
And aside from the Drake album, like I heard a couple songs I was surprised I heard over there, honestly.
What else we got with music? Brand?
Please, yes.
Chris Brown's album came out. Yeah,
I haven't.
Oh, we kind of talked about last week. Not really, but I said it's phenomenal. It
How
really
many, how
is.
many
It's-
tracks he has on this now?
It's like 20 and change, but it's
That's
so good.
doable. That's doable.
It's so good. It's really good, man.
I'll,
He don't
24.
miss- Yeah, that album's phenomenal.
I'll give it a listen. Because
The shit, I don't know. There's not a bad song on that
you
album.
can't diminish Sea Breezy, man.
Yeah, the Prince came out with a project, little
Oh,
project.
shit.
did?
You tell us about that, because yeah.
And he also did that video talking about him getting beat. That wasn't him. Well, I didn't find it. We were
It
talking
looked,
about.
it looked,
nah,
it looked
bro,
a
it
little
was her.
convincing. I can't front.
I didn't see it. I was looking
I
for it.
really thought they
They ran that nigga out or whatever
Nah.
spot he was in.
I didn't see none
But
of that.
I don't really care. That don't matter because shit happens.
Give
But-
me on trial something.
Yep. Givion's album's out.
The Game and Hit Boy are dropping.
Yep. Little
Today?
Baby's dropping too.
Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah, and yes,
Yeah.
yeah, Little Baby in July.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
music coming out. It's a big
I
year
think
for
July
music.
15th. So
This might be the biggest year for music in a very long
I
time.
can't wait for a lot of hood niggas to listen to that and see their perspective because I love getting intakes from hood niggas because you know their perspective is very tunnel minded.
okay.
So
Yep.
I definitely want to listen to their takes on that.
Got it.
You know, but Kid Cudi
Um,
also.
Yep. Kid Cudi. Bunch of albums coming up.
I never got into the old Kid Cudi phase and niggas got into. I don't really get it.
Me either.
I got into it.
Yeah.
He's like an astrology nigga.
It's definitely a niche. It's like the people who
I feel like that's your niche.
didn't really face adversity but want to feel sad for no reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I hate those niggas.
That is a wild
I
ass
fucking
description.
hate those niggas.
Damn.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
such a
why-
wild
That is
description.
why I hate those niggas.
John actually faced adversity, so he doesn't want.
Yeah, I don't believe nothing he went through. I don't care, and I don't care.
Someone's
give
in
a fuck.
rehab.
I don't give a fuck. It's not that I don't believe. I just don't care.
There's some people who go through external tribulations, and some people who go through internal tribulations,
I hear you.
and both can be equally as disrupting to your peace.
Him and Logic.
But just some people have actual external problems like poverty and gun violence, and
fuck
other
my
people are
Logic.
just sad and have drug abuse problems. But both are very pressing. But
Whatever. I never got into the Kid Cudi thing. I know he's a great artist. I can acknowledge that because the world
one of
loves
the
him.
greatest of
I mean,
our
yeah,
generation.
I hear you. Listen, I believe
Definitely
it.
top 10.
And I 100% hear his influence on other people. But I just
1000%.
when he like I never get into it. I never like it. I don't get it. What is the song? I got some issues. I like my nigga. I hear you.
I mean,
I hear you, big dog.
I would even maybe that's too far, but
Oh,
You gonna-
God, here we go.
I know he's gonna say he influenced Drake. I know this
What
is
you
going.
gonna say?
no, he influenced music as a whole because he made it okay to be sad. Like a lot of the time before that, music
Walter,
was
if
about.
you're telling me that Kid Cudi's the reason people are sad,
No.
about
I know you're
music,
not agreeing with that
you
take
are
that was
not-
going on
you
social
are
media.
not about to do
Not
this.
the reason it's okay to be sad, but it was a big bridge in the gap because for a lot of time, music was about celebrating and flexing. And I'm the biggest nigga on the block, and this nigga said, "No, nigga, I'm sad inside. I feel lost. I feel alone," and that went mainstream.
I think that
You know that's what social media was saying, right?
I try to
the
avoid
internet.
social media, But
no,
it's true.
No, you don't. But second of all,
Except for research, but like on a daily basis, I don't really just go to Twitter like that.
when there was like a take going on social media a couple weeks ago saying that Kid Cudi was like the advocate for like mental health music kind of
I wouldn't
situation.
say that because he also dives into drug abuse, and if you are really advocating for mental health, you would not be diving into drugs because it's counterproductive.
Yeah.
But he did make it okay for mainstream to like tear down the toxic masculinity of what a rapper, especially a black male rapper, has to be. You feel me? Like he didn't bridge the gap for Drake. That's too far of a stretch.
Yeah, but then I don't understand your take when you literally said last week Drake has to rap on trap beats.
No, he doesn't have to rap on trap.
That's what you said. Drake has to rap on what's popular now for you to consider him a good rapper. You said that like damn near word for word. So
Yes. Okay.
You said that last week?
Yeah, you did.
not last week. I mean the week before.
Not that defined, but
Bro, no,
Yeah,
yes,
we were
it's-
here.
it's-
When we were here
yes.
talking about it.
yeah.
Bro, but
in that realm.
But my
correct.
thing is
Yeah.
like I don't understand. That's why it starts to become like Drake hate because
Yeah.
if you can acknowledge how Cudi has impacted a certain style of music, but you say Drake is only good rapping on that type of record,
Okay.
it's like condescending.
It's like selective with needle moving.
You're selected, yeah. It's cool when he does it,
Yeah.
but I need you to do this because I like this.
That's like
I wouldn't say that far, but if you're considered one of the greats, there is a added pressure to you. If Mark
No.
Brunson comes to the Knicks and averages 6 points a game, who cares? But if we get fucking Steph Curry and he's average 6 points a game, there's way more hate on you because you have way more expectations because you're considered one of the greats.
But you put like once again,
Society puts it. But
no,
yes,
you
us two.
are telling
Drake
him
is
he
one of
has
the
to do
greats.
this, but Drake is just as good of an R&B artist as he is a
Yes.
rapper. So my thing is, if Kid Cudi can go and like sing and be melodic, and you just told me he's one of the biggest influences in music, why can't Drake do it?
because
Drake's good at it.
and Drake can do it, but there is more.
He chooses not to.
And just there's more hate and more just under a microscope when you're considered one of the big three.
Yeah, but my question is
Kid
to you.
Cudi has a lot more
but
freedom
my
to throw out bad tracks.
But my
and
question is to you.
experiment.
You're not speaking for society. I'm talking about you.
But I'm saying I adhere to that broader mindset that once you're in the top three, once you're the LeBron, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant, you are under more scrutiny in any facet. I can come on this podcast and say wild ass shit, but if I'm on CNN and I have the same exact takes, there's way more pushback and scrutiny as you become bigger and become more prominent.
Yeah, but that's not the question. I'm talking about why do you choose that? I'm not
Because
asking.
I can see him as one of the three great rappers of our generation.
Yeah, but you can't. Why can't you just see him as one of the three great artists of our generation? Because you choose not to.
I choose. But because society has grouped him in there, and then I am reinforcing that broader side. Society
Don't you think society loves all Drake?
loves all Drake. Yes. I think as a whole, as much hate as he gets, he does get his flowers, and people do take the time to appreciate his art all the time. But I'm saying,
I mean, in terms of like, there's all statistics too. I don't know if Drake's biggest records are rap records.
I think it's pop ones.
I think One Dance is Drake's biggest selling record, correct?
God's plan.
God's Plan.
which is a rap record.
Not really. It's a hook and him just and him chanting to charities.
Like I'm not counting that. Like that's not a
Like
rap song. That's like-
he
like
didn't give you a hard bar in there.
Yeah. It's like a rap song. to
And
me.
maybe One Dance is second or third, and we just mentioned Work being a song of the summer. I don't even think our 2016 is the same without Work.
It isn't. Or One Dance, and they both came out the same summer.
We gotta let that shit go as a generation.
No, we do not.
What? Let go. Let what go?
2016.
Why?
Oh, 2016. Oh yeah, I hear you.
Let go as in what?
2016. Like niggas is just still living in 2016.
Oh no, because that's just peak summer.
Oh, I agree. But
You're right. But why are we pushing Drake into that?
no,
box when-
not we. You. I'm asking you. I'm not
saying
asking
you.
we. I'm not
He's
saying
no,
we.
he's saying you.
I'm saying you. I'm 100% saying you.
Word. I'm looking at the music this week.
Because I'm getting like really curious as to why you feel Drake has to rap so much. And it's not a people. I understand why people say that.
Yeah.
I think you have more music knowledge to like. You have more music knowledge and you're more music savvy. I don't get why it's him. Like it's not. And it's him. It's why do you feel like Drake is not good enough to just not rap anymore when he has done everything a rapper could ever do?
Because again, once you become the top 3, you do not have that luxury.
Yes, he does.
And if you do
Yes,
have
he
it,
does.
and if you do take that step, which is okay and I respect it,
Microphone.
it comes with scrutiny.
No,
That's
but
it.
once again, also Drake didn't ask to be in y'all niggas top 3 rappers.
Okay, well, but
Drake is just that good.
That's like AI saying that I don't want to influence anybody.
That's not the same
it
thing at
becomes
all.
bigger than you at a point. If Drake does not want to be a rapper, cool, but that's
No, but once
unfortunately
again,
no longer in his control.
Once again, no, that's not the truth because the world loves Drake the artist. I'm asking you.
Yes.
Once again, you, because when we go out, the women love when Drake come on. When we
Everyone
go when Drake puts out any type of record, whether it be singing or it's gonna get that billion streams. So the people love it.
Correct.
Well, I mean, we'll dive into this.
Yeah, we'll dive into another.
Because I don't know why you don't like when Drake sings.
West Side Gun also.
West Side Gun and then yep.
For singles.
But Spence, go to the new music section. There's a lot of fucking music coming out today.
Yeah.
We got that. But
You wanted to talk about KD, right?
I mean, I think we haven't had a chance to really talk about sports in a very long time.
My king.
I know you're a Brooklyn Nets fan sometimes or halfway. I don't really
My
know.
ashy king.
I'm a fan of players, and I was a fan of James Harden. I'm still a fan of James Harden. I'm not a fan of James Harden.
sucks.
James Harden was right. In all of this, James Harden was right.
Yeah, but he still don't work hard enough.
What? He had what?
He still doesn't
Yeah,
put enough
with the
effort.
Kim Kardashian.
James
Work harder.
You said James Harden don't work hard enough?
Yeah. With the Kim Kardashian, that's crazy.
You think Kyrie and KD work hard enough?
I think KD does.
I think KD does for sure.
KD, hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
100%.
sure.
I don't want to
I have
say
watched.
what
you know
is
what's crazy?
I've watched hours of compilations and all that shit of KD going in.
I watched hours and hours and hours of KD leaving teams.
It is what it is, bro. But he putting it up.
No,
numbers.
it's not.
He putting up numbers.
That-
Compared
see-
to what? To Harden?
No. See, the thing is, Harden doesn't have a championship, so there's no comparison.
So all right. So what are you trying to get at right now?
I think that. Well, if anybody doesn't know what's going on,
And I'm a fan of Kevin Durant.
and all our lady listeners,
You can tune off
yeah,
if you want to.
If y'all listen already, we good. No, Kevin Durant requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets.
As he should.
Oh my God.
Why not?
He requested a
Why
trade from the
not,
Brooklyn
bro?
Nets,
Team
and
up,
he
fuck
gave,
it.
and then he gave them 2 options: the Suns or the Heat, the 2 number 1 teams in each conference. So your take is he should have drove. He should be requesting a trade.
Bro, when you become when you get to that stature, obviously you want to try to stick with a team, but if it's diminished within, it's not your fault unless you take part in that. Now, Harden did say what he said, and he was right. But should he be held accountable and held onto that team? No.
Do you guys have anything? Any takes?
No, I'm just thinking like, I don't think I'm not mad at KD for asking for a trade. Like I'm not mad at it. I do think it's kind of tacky asking for the 2 number 1 seeds. I think that's tacky. I think it was really just a really bad fucking hand for all of them. Like it really was. Like that is like the biggest missed potential between the 3 of them, and I think it was really due to circumstance. Like it's not like Kyrie wasn't balling because Kyrie didn't want to ball. Kyrie wasn't balling because of the vaccine
fucking
situation.
vaccine.
You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. He's entitled to that.
Yes, 100%.
And that's okay. That's why it's all like due to the situation.
It was
They
all
were dealt a
circumstances.
bad hand.
Yes, it was all circumstantial.
They only played like 30 games together.
Yes.
All
It's all
3 of them.
circumstantial, and I understand that. But it's like, yo, if he's out, okay, cool. He bitching, cool. I'm going to do me. I got the right to be selfish. Because you yourself are a business. You are your own client. I'm pretty sure you got to look out
Sure.
for your best.
Yeah, I agree.
So
That's
if
why
he
I
ha-
do
if
think
he-
I do think it's only tacky that he asked for the 2 number
Now,
1 seeds.
yes, that I'm not.
But like
I'm not
requesting
taking
a
that
trade,
away.
like I'm not
I'm not
mad
taking
at
that
it.
away, but we also have to be realistic. This nigga's not gonna go to Utah Jazz. He's not gonna go to fucking Minnesota Wolves. Like he's not gonna go some whack ass team. He's gonna go to where he thinks is gonna win. Am I wrong? Exactly.
I'm just so,
and if anything,
I do
LeBron
think
did the same shit.
I 100% think you guys are wrong. I think you guys are. Y'all are very off. Well, you have any takes on this?
What's off about it?
What?
What's off about it?
I mean, I don't want to cut him off first.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is lovely. Artists, I mean, players, if you have the power, it feels like we are in a player-led league and it's no longer owners being slave owners. So I don't want to play, like, with my job, if I got an offer from a company that I don't want to go to, I'm not taking that offer. You have the luxury, you have worked for it, you have the status, you have the resume to dictate your future, and the future is in your hands. And if you are lucky enough to do that,
Go for it.
Go for it. But also, again, when you're in that space, especially being one of the greats, it comes with scrutiny, and you have to be mindful how you ask for trades because it can come off like you're being a dick. But I mean, yeah.
So I do agree with the whole. I'm big on players having power. I agree with that. I think the players should. I think the players, if you have the power, especially a black man, you have a power in a $1 billion corporation. You take it, you use it. Completely understand that. The only point I have to make is that KD now has to understand that he won't be mentioned in a certain light because it does come off like he's running from the work. KD does not have a championship as the guy. It's a fact. He went to another man's team, a team that just went 72 in 7 or 8, whatever the number is.
Like that.
Was it 72 like 3?
72. Some number, whatever the case it was. He went to another man's team, and that was somebody they were established already. They had already just won a championship. Mm-hmm. After he was up 3-1 on them. I mean, listen, even at that, I think we let that go. Because we went, LeBron did this.
No one lets that go. You may let that go.
Yeah.
But people don't let that go.
I think that if KD had won in Brooklyn, we would have let that rock.
So he chose to go to Brooklyn after Golden State. That's him chasing the ring? Because
I don't think that at all. I think that KD is running from. I think he's running from the work.
But wouldn't that be the work there?
Yeah.
Him choosing Brooklyn,
and he's leaving because the situation didn't work out in his favor.
And there's something wrong with that.
So he's subjected to stay.
I think
that's like saying
that sounds crazy.
That's like saying
my thing is he created the situation. Him and Kyrie created their situation.
They all created the situation. They all take part.
Exactly.
Okay,
but now he has to stay.
He's scrutinized to stay. That's like you being placed in this company.
Okay.
And you already did good with this other company. Now you have to go and put in the work over here, but everyone else is jumping ship, and you are expected to stay.
Who jumped ship? Who jumped ship?
James Harden jumped ship. Kyrie was jumping ship.
Everyone's jumping ship, bro.
Okay, if we're talking about the facts, Kyrie opted into his contract.
After rumors were circulating, he was trying to get another contract somewhere else. A trade inside?
That's Kyrie's choice. We just talk about player's choice. Because his whole thing is about...
No, but that's fine, because I don't think there's anything wrong with him doing that either.
Okay, so what are we talking about? Y'all are like I said, y'all are making the choices. These two guys are making the choices. So what's the issue?
The issue is you're saying that he's running from the grind.
Yeah.
When
yes,
two
100%.
other people, that's not.
Every
he's not running
time
from the grind.
something doesn't go in KD's favor, he leaves.
Are you subjected to stay where it's not working in your favor?
So was he supposed to stay in Oklahoma?
I think that
was he supposed to stay in Oklahoma?
No.
With him, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Because he did what he could with Westbrook.
It wasn't working.
And Harden. And if anything, Westbrook was the problem.
But the concept, whoa. First of all, what is the concept of not working? Getting to having a 3-1 lead on the eventual champions? That's not working to y'all?
I didn't say that wasn't working.
He
left. No, but he left, is what he's saying.
Yes. Was he scrutinized to stay in Oklahoma? No, bro.
No, I don't think the problem...
No, because you're trying to say he doesn't put in the pain. He runs from the grind. Bro,
choosing Brooklyn was a little grind, and the problem was that it became a shit show. Unfortunately, it became a shit show.
This is what KD does. KD chooses his team, he puts it together, and then things get a little rough, and he decides to leave. And I'm not even saying anything's necessarily wrong with that. I think there is a difference in certain criteria of grade.
So if anything, Braun put us in his team.
But Braun ain't got one in Cleveland. Let's not forget that.
Okay, but
from a team that did not make the playoffs before that. Let's not do that.
I love Braun too. I love Braun too. I love Braun too.
If we're keeping facts here, he went to a team that did not make the playoffs previously and won a championship. So are we saying that? Are we being realistic in saying that his?
You're trying to
Cleveland,
say KD's not putting in the grind and he runs
I'm
away
saying- I
from
think
it.
No,
that
he's
every
saying
time-
you're saying KD's running from the grind.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
think
said.
that every
And if
time
anything,
KD gets
he-
in a rough little patch, he's out of there.
This isn't, but that's not a rough little
That's
patch.
not a rough, exactly, bro. There's circumstances that.
What? So
A rough little patch. A rough little patch is him not
I'ma go
playing.
back with
Explain to me.
Oklahoma.
Explain. But we can talk about Oklahoma.
Bro.
What's going on now?
Okay.
What's going on in Brooklyn?
A rough little patch is you not playing that first season because of your injury.
Yes.
And Kyrie playing by himself.
Exactly.
Okay.
And y'all both staying on the Nets to try and get a ring the next year.
And
That's
this
a
is
rough little
Factual.
patch.
That's facts.
That's
That
a rough little
happened,
patch.
bro.
A rough little patch is not Kyrie is only playing 30 games because due to COVID-19 and he doesn't want the vaccine, which he is completely allowed to do, he can't play his game, so your team can't play to the full potential. And during that time, James Harden starts to get these feelings himself, and he chooses to jump ship because your team is not where the potential is supposed to
Kyrie
be.
was out with COVID when they got swept.
No, but they didn't have Harden. That's not the team that was there when there was a.
Harden left before that.
That's not. Yeah,
Bro,
I'm talking about when it was all
finals.
three of them.
Yes.
Harden
So-
jumped ship before that. There's cracks in the
Did
there's
Harden
cracks in the team.
did Harden start with them?
No, but KD
So-
wasn't playing the first year either. Kyrie was playing by himself.
So KD,
It was a
so
recruitment.
KD and Kyrie, that was a team they chose before James Harden, correct?
And then they chose. Yes, they did, but they didn't even play.
So then
they did
what
not
are we
play
talking
one-
about?
They both did not
James
play
Harden
one
is a
season.
gift. James Harden is a gift. That team was not orchestrated with James Harden. Yes or no? All right,
It
then.
wasn't.
Okay, so then what do we talk? We're talking about something that was extra. That the Nets, not them. The Nets was like, okay, you know what? James Harden wants to come and play here. Fuck it. That's what
Okay,
we're gonna
cool. So say James Harden is no longer in the equation, and now it was just KD and Kyrie.
do. You chose that. You put that
You
together.
did. COVID-19 happens. Now
Okay.
Kyrie can't play half of the
COVID-19
games.
had nothing to do with the playoffs.
I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about when they signed. I'm
Now
talking
is
about
now is the most recent thing that happened.
Now.
All of them played in the playoffs. KD and Kyrie got their ass whooped. Simple.
Yeah.
There was
After
no
they just-
excuse.
after they
There
just
was no
played
excuse.
40 games
There was
together.
no, bro. What is the excuse? They
You
played,
have to build. You have to have team chemistry.
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Go play,
They just
was-
didn't play 40 games together a whole
So then,
season
why don't they run it back? So then why don't they run it back?
because Kyrie's trying to dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's a
And his player's choice.
it's hard to
Is-
focus when there's so much negative press around a team.
motherfucker.
I'm supposed to stay here on this team when I don't know if the other star player on this team is even
Hey,
going to be here because
Kyrie
he's bought
so
equipment.
So it's Kyrie's fault.
It is Kyrie's fault.
Bro, yes,
This is
yes,
it is
yes.
inadvertently Kyrie's fault
Yeah.
why this team went to shit.
The nigga you chose to play with.
Yes.
Yeah, but you did not know that he was going to opt out and the
Yo,
vaccine.
So you did
So-
not know COVID was going to happen.
That's
too.
Yeah,
What does COVID have to do with this conversation?
You
Nigga, it
missed
changed-
40 games of a season. What do you
Word,
mean?
bro.
It made
I'm talking about, bro. When
definitely weighed in the locker room.
It weighed in everything.
so you're saying
'Cause if Kyrie plays those 40 games, they have a different seed placement.
So Kyrie,
Yeah,
so
1000%.
Kyrie deciding that he's gonna opt in or opt out or wants to leave is why it's okay for
You keep
KD.
forgetting the opt-in is after rumors circulating that he's trying to get traded.
He chose to want to get traded. I'm confused.
And that's
with your
fine.
point.
So if the
So
other
what
star,
point are you
if
making?
I see if
So
I'm on
still
a team,
Kyrie
if I'm on a team
that you chose to play
there's
with.
two star
That
players
make
on the
no
team.
sense.
There's
Yes.
2 star players on the team. I'm one of them. There's another one who only plays half the season because of the COVID-19 rules.
Always in the news.
Now,
Always bringing out negative press. Always distracting.
dragging on the team, and
Who
he's
you
really
chose,
getting ran through
but
the
you picked
media.
him.
Yeah, but you did not know
Before
Yeah.
COVID-19.
Yeah, before that.
Yes, but you
Before
can
he
well,
can't play
so
40
then
games
just
due
run,
to COVID.
Then just run it back. The mandate's over.
Okay, now you got to get in a season to run it back. But during the off season beforehand,
Kyrie's tripping again.
is looking for other teams to be on. So now,
because you chose to play with this nigga. Like I'm confused with you. Like Kyrie is a bug out. KD is as loyal to Kyrie as ever. Everything Kyrie says and or does, KD follows. So now the man that you chose, that you handpicked to play with, is bugging out. My nigga, you chose this.
we can't say he handpicked Kyrie. They both came to an agreement to be on the team.
All right, bro.
Yes or no?
All right,
Yes.
bro.
He took
They
Alright,
literally
so
both
there
came.
Yeah.
They both spoke.
Okay, so Derek, if me
They
and you,
both spoke.
so Derek, if me and you get into, if me and you is in the streets, and you get into some bullshit, right? And then we're associated with each other. We're very much associated with each other, right? And you do some fucking bullshit and it backlashes on me. It's not on me to also understand that I was dealing with a nigga that's on some bullshit.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's the same concept.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm
'cause
saying.
that's different, bro.
That's not the same
Yeah.
thing.
Kyrie and KD, you just said came to an agreement together. Hey, we're gonna do this shit together.
he didn't know he was gonna bug out.
Do you know
Yeah.
KD pitched the agreement to him?
It doesn't matter who pitched the agreement.
It does because you're saying it's on
you
KD.
agreed it. You're a grown ass man. What the fuck are we kids?
Yes, but he did not.
What the fuck are we talking about?
No one foresaw Kyrie
Kyrie's
being out for
actions.
half. Yeah, no
Yeah,
one saw that
bro.
coming.
matter because
does.
because you guys can just run it back.
No, okay.
No.
There is no
Yeah,
mandate.
You can't just run it back after
Why?
the
Because
foundation of what you
sometimes-
built
yeah.
was cracked and
Exactly.
destroyed.
What's the foundation?
The foundation was broken
Wait,
before
you're talking about a foundation. He's talking about the relationship as being different. Those are two different
but
things.
That's the foundation. Sometimes friendships change over time because of people's actions.
Yo, did KD tell you him and Kyrie ain't friends no more?
Did they tell you they friends now?
KD has been loyal to Kyrie this whole time.
Yes, until now.
That is every single. Yo, bro, if
Because the minute Kyrie opted in that same day, KD requested a trade.
yo, we smarter than that.
But
you
they friends.
You think that
You
they
know
didn't
what
plan
I'm saying,
that?
bro? Like, come on.
So you're saying they're not friends? You're saying they're not friends? That's your
I'm not
stance.
going to say anyone in the league is not friends because at the end of the day, when everyone steps foot on court, they act certain ways when they're on
sure.
court.
100%.
The same way they said that Kyrie and James Harden are
100%.
friends, but no one knows that.
Does he
100%.
think that Kyrie's a distraction? I think so.
Yeah.
Or liability to a chip.
Big time.
Because what if?
Oh, you play
Now I
40
gotta carry.
games.
Now I
What if
gotta
another
carry
COVID
this whole
outbreak?
team.
That's
And-
my
Stop,
boy.
stop
That's
bringing
my
the 40.
boy.
Stop
No,
bringing
that's
the 40
my boy,
games
but
up.
you-
If you niggas is talking about the COVID shit is cool.
Now I got not only I got to deal with this liability. If he can't play, now my backup is a nigga who just didn't play for Philadelphia
wouldn't-
all fucking season.
why wouldn't he be able to play?
And his reason was mental health.
Why wouldn't
and he just had back
Why
surgery.
wouldn't he be able to play?
Are you crazy?
Why wouldn't Kyrie be able to play?
We don't know why.
Yeah.
You never
a
know.
bug out.
If
Yeah.
anything COVID taught you, you don't fucking know.
don't know.
They could put
It's a
these
bug
mandates
out.
on tomorrow.
Why?
Can they not put these mandates back on tomorrow?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why not?
If there is a
You ne-
if there is a
God forbid-
increase
God
in
forbid there was-
COVID-19 cases,
Yeah.
they're putting mandates on everything again. In
That
which
is not
Kyrie is
true.
not vaccinated and he
can't
cannot
play.
play.
You can't play.
It's just too uncertain to put my future. I have maybe 5 seasons left.
But
of
you
me.
rolled. You
On
rolled.
top of that,
prime.
being older already,
Yeah.
how much
Nah.
longer you think he
rode with
got?
him. You rode with him the whole time.
Yeah,
Now
but
all of a
see,
sudden it's different.
I think the best way to put it is once someone proves to you that they can be unreliable.
So y'all.
Doesn't that impact the dynamics
So
of a
y'all,
friendship?
I'm asking your stance. So
Yeah.
y'all stance is that Kyrie and KD are not as close anymore. That's why KD decides he wanted to trade.
I don't know about being close.
we will never
I
know.
think he's still
We'll never
fucking
know.
with
No,
Kyrie
no,
as a person.
No,
I mean,
no.
my thing is, I have an opinion. You guys are like maybe this, maybe that. I have an opinion. My opinion
Everything's
is
an opinion.
Everything's an opinion.
Everyone's opinion.
Sanjay.
yes,
Because it's not factual.
obviously, gentlemen. What
Okay.
I'm saying is,
So-
I have an opinion on
so
the
we're running
on
in
the
circles at
mindset.
this point.
No, we're not. My thing is, my opinion is, I have an opinion that KD
KD is
does
running
not
away
want to
from-
deal with the bullshit, so he's running from another grind. Your thing is, hey, him and Kyrie aren't friends anymore, so fuck it.
And that
He's
goes
gonna
back to
dip
what Joe
out.
was saying. Why is that running? Why
want-
is that running if
so
you're
you
choosing
want-
not to subject
okay.
yourself to stay
So,
somewhere
John,
where
hold
the
on,
other
hold on.
star players are
John,
liability?
so
you
you
don't know
really-
if he could play again. The other star player y'all just got traded to didn't play a whole season
So
because of back pains.
You
Like,
wholeheartedly believe that KD should stay on the Nets.
No.
Despite what happened with Kyrie, despite what happened with Harden, he should stay with the Nets and try to run it back by himself.
I think that
wholeheartedly. No, you bro. Realistically,
I'm going to answer you.
okay.
I think that when you're a player and you have all this power, and KD, this is the ESPN is saying it all day that this is the first time a player of this power has ever even asked to be traded, right? I think that KD, like I said, my first point was that there is a different conversation we have with KD now. 1. 2, I think any player that decides they don't want to be somewhere, take your power and use it. I 100%
Correct.
Player's
wholeheartedly
choice,
agree.
yeah.
I agree with that. That's
Okay.
never up for debate. But I do think you are looked at differently when every time something gets tough, you leave. I do think that. Yes, I really do. I genuinely do.
Correct.
I think that, and I think that
Also-
and I think hold on, and I think that the greats don't necessarily do that.
I agree. And
So then that's it. That's my point.
Yeah,
the
but-
greats don't do that. Kobe stayed, Mike stayed. Things got hard, bro. That's it.
the KD leave.
Nah.
The KD
Nah.
leave the Warriors because things got
even,
rough.
Word.
Even with
KD left the OKC Thunder when shit got rough.
even with Kobe, he stayed.
His
But,
first-
but he got
bro,
Shaq out of there. He
you're-
made a change.
Come on, dog.
Yes, but then the Lakers had 3 losing seasons, then won a championship. So what are we talking about?
Yes, I just feel in this instance he has done that in the past, but this instance is getting looped into what he did before, and it's becoming part of his brand, which is unfortunate.
Because it's only the second time he's done it.
But yeah, but in
How many
this
times
instance,
you have, nigga?
no,
What the
but
fuck?
in this instance,
been two.
to say that I don't want to
How
put
many
my
times?
future in the hands of someone who is wishy-washy, and at this point, Kyrie Irving's brand is being a wishy-washy ass nigga.
But,
I do not
but y'all
want
have
to put.
supported everything Kyrie's done.
Okay, but
No, we supported Kyrie's choice, which he completely has.
yes, but his choice had an impact.
But his-
on
his
life
choice-
So then
and
what?
the franchise.
So why you call him wishy-washy then?
Because he goes back and forth.
But you just said you support what he
No,
does.
wishy-washy to me, what Kyrie is doing is the whole what he just did before the opt-in, trying to look for other teams, getting a crib in Los Angeles, then opting in. That's funny shit.
So that's the first wish.
That's funny
You
shit.
think this is wishy-washy?
I
Nothing
do
he's
think
done.
that's-
Nothing he's done before.
And on the Nets.
Because y'all keep bringing up the 40 games
On the Nets.
I think we're getting sidetracked a little bit.
On the Nets, nothing
I
he has
we've
done.
been getting sidetracked.
No. Nothing on the Nets he's done
Has
has
been
been
wishy-washy.
wishy-washy to me.
Nothing.
Because him not playing those games was due to his choice he was free to have.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's not
Everyone's
wishy-washy. But
entitled
that
to the
doesn't mean
choice.
it's not detrimental to the foundation of a team.
Yeah, that was.
But he's
And a franchise.
That's not wishy-washy.
But if he can play 82 games, what's the issue?
We don't know that.
We'll
we don't
never
know.
know.
Because he's
bro.
at the end of the day, he is not vaccinated.
So
if they put mandates on tomorrow, he can't play.
So the basis
Yeah.
of KD asking for a trade is there might be mandates again.
No, the basic of the
The-
trade is
that Kyrie is a liability because you don't know if he is.
So
Yeah.
that's so that's
because
your,
Kyrie's a
even if-
liability.
even
so,
if
that,
it's
so
your
that's
poor-
your so that's your opinion. Your opinion is that KD,
Kyrie is a liability, and
that's why KD asked for a trade.
And
1,000%.
Yes.
and that
100%.
is that. You know what?
I think he still fucks with Kyrie. We're saying, yo, bro, I cannot bet.
Okay.
If you have showed me to be unreliable before, for me to bet my future in an
I think
unreliable
and
second
I,
star,
I
is
want to. I
crazy.
want to make a bet that when KD finally does speak, because he will at some point tell us why.
I don't even think
I'm
he
going to. I guarantee he will. And when he does tell us why, I guarantee he will not say anything about Kyrie Irving. I'll put. You know what? You know what I'm gonna put. I'll put $100 each that he will not mention Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, because he respects Kyrie.
Oh my God.
He's not gonna bring because that just brings bad press. He's gonna give the NBA response that I'm trying to get to a better situation, which he should.
You gotta look
If
out for
he
yourself.
brings up Kyrie and the decision, that's corny. Like that's some I love hip hop.
So
bad.
he
bad
can't,
girls
so,
club
so
shit.
now he can't tell the truth.
Unfortunately, sometimes you have to tell the truth. That no, you cannot always say the truth because that comes with backlash.
if that's your man's,
Yeah, that's your man.
and at the end of the day, none of us here can say whether it is or not. We're not him.
Yeah, nah.
We don't know their relationship.
I'm just standing
Just like
on-
we don't know the relationship between James
Yeah.
Harden and Kyrie and the way they
Why
portray
is
it.
James Harden and Kyrie? What is?
No, I'm talking about the way that all their friendships are painted, and we got to take
Bro,
it with grain of salt.
James Harden's leaving was a lot more clear. Hey, there's a lot of bullshit going on. I don't know what niggas has got going on. KD's not playing. Kyrie's not vaccinated. I want to go win a championship. You see it now in James Harden's actions when he's taking less money to sign more players. It's mad clear. Like the lines.
So, what was your take on when he sat down at the press conference and said the Phillies is where he really wanted to go?
Yeah.
You think that's true?
No,
All right, then. So he's lying to the press.
Yeah. 100%.
you niggas just said KD's about to lie. I'm confused.
I didn't say Katie's
Wait,
about to
whoa,
lie.
whoa, no.
If you're protecting your man's, those are not the same two kind of instances. You're saying that James Harden left because of X, Y, and Z. And then when he had a
Yes,
press
my-
conference,
My opinion is that James Harden left because a lot of bullshit going on. in
Because the
Brooklyn.
fuck should that happen?
which is what KD wants to leave.
What's wrong with that?
Which is bullshit going on.
What's wrong
I
with
think
that?
I also think how James Harden left wasn't okay either. I've made that clear.
The only reason why I think James Harden...
Yeah, I literally
no.
came on here and said, "Yo, bro,
You see, and that's the difference too. The only reason why I don't like the way James Harden left is because he's in the middle of the season.
why does that make a difference?"
Because at least follow through the season, my nigga. That's
What?
me. That's
bro,
me.
come on.
That's
we,
me.
we can't be like it's a players league and all this, but yo, you got to finish out though. Come on.
No, you don't have to
Come
finish
on,
out.
bro.
You,
You should.
don't have
Come
to. You can
on.
do whatever
But
you
you
want.
should.
Why? What?
You can do
What?
whatever you want.
But
Yo,
you should.
KD's in a 4-year contract. Finish out your contract, my nigga. What? Come on, guys. Yo, come on,
Bro, you really wanted to stay
How long
after
did
all
I don't
this?
give a fuck whether KD stays. I've never been a fan. I'm not a fan. But I'm saying is, if you cannot take one stance, KD is on a 4-year, $198 million contract. If that's the case, if we're doing that, finish out your contract then.
James Harden came and left in the same 6-month span, right or wrong?
Yes.
Sure. What's next?
You know what I'm saying? Like you
So?
didn't try.
You're a players league, like we have just preached.
Yes, you are.
So James Harden decided this is some bullshit.
And he
I'm
left.
out of here.
Okay.
So what's the issue?
So
I'm
what's the
I'm
problem
not
when
hating
KD
on him
does
for
it?
leaving.
I
What's the problem?
don't think. Once again, my thing is I don't think KD now can be mentioned in the same breath as certain
the greats.
players. In
the greats. Because you might-
in a
'cause you-
tier.
'cause
Yes,
you
Mike,
mental-
Kobe, the Kobe's. Yes, I don't think so. Yes, I stand on that. Yeah.
Okay. That's opinionated. I
Yes.
can't take it away.
100%. I stand on that. Once this is what your fourth team where you're not necessarily the guy and you haven't won, like yes, a lot of those things. I think those things factor in how we look at our grades.
I respect
I
that.
think
It's
that,
opinionated.
I think that
But stats-wise, he's up there.
that matters in our great conversation.
But stat-wise, he's up there because if anything, that's diminishing Iverson. That's diminishing fucking.
I think Iverson is not. I think Iverson can't.
He's not
be,
one of the greats?
Iverson cannot be mentioned with Kobe and Mike because he has not won a championship. Yes,
Nah, bro. That's kind of fucked up because that's OD.
that's what it is.
But you're taking away facts. You're taking away stats and all that stuff.
Yeah, but,
Iverson's an amazing.
So you're telling me
Iverson's an amazing
so you're
basketball
telling- so
player,
you're
but he's
telling me
not
with-
Kobe or Mike because he's never won.
Okay,
Yes,
so you're
simple.
telling me without a chip, you will not become a great?
You're not going to be
Correct.
those guys. You're not going to be. You're not going to be
Yeah.
Kobe or Mike, bro. What are we talking about?
That's a
It
little
is
tough.
unfair a little bit,
That's a
but
little- Yeah,
but that's what it
unfortunately,
is.
That's just the reality.
Yeah, like,
if
what
you
the-
have not won,
if you never won, it
multiple
is what it
times
is.
at the highest level, you are respected. You're great, but you're just Stephon Marbury.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. You're Charles Barkley of these guys, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You didn't win. Like
Because in the interpretation of if you're one of the greats, you figure out a
You
way
figure it out.
to win.
You
And if
figure it
don't,
out.
It's because you don't have like Carmelo. I was watching the and one. If you have not seen the and 130 for 30 documentary, please go watch that. That shit is inspiring. That shit shows you that shit's supposed to happen for a reason. And like, but like, you see Carmelo in that video in the room with these niggas. But like, when Carmelo retires,
he's not them.
he was hooping on niggas, bro. But he's unfortunately always in the lower tier than everyone else because he has not won. So.
Bro, and respectfully, bro.
Who's greater, AI or Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh, that's a good. I don't know. In my top ranking of 30 players, I'm putting AI.
If you're
above
talking
Kawhi.
about my personal favorite, Allen Iverson.
I'm not talking about personal.
No, I'm talking
Okay,
about
Kawhi Leonard,
ranking
Kawhi
wise.
Leonard.
Nah, you're bugging.
Kawhi Leonard led his team to a championship.
Okay, but
That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, nah. I
mean, that's fine.
AI is had better stat lines, a better career.
Well, the better stat lines in what terms of what?
Talking about, I'll pull it. Internet. I'll pull it up.
Kawhi Leonard is a Finals MVP.
Correct, but I'm talking about.
You're talking about when? The numbers.
I think that's a great question, and I would love to pose that to our listeners. Like, who's falling higher in your top 50? Kawhi or
Not
AI?
even personal in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like in
Just
Yeah, in general.
I think AI is falling high.
And even if you
falling
feel,
above.
and even if you feel the type of way, like I'm sure people can make the argument, but I'm gonna go with the guy that won. That won as the guy too.
That's huge.
Yeah, I know.
Allen Iverson changed life for people, but Kawhi won.
Once, right? No, how many rings he has? Because he has what the Spurs. Did you know what the Spurs, right?
Yes, he has 2 rings,
He has two.
Wow.
2 Finals MVPs,
Two.
Oh yeah, that
two rings and 2 Finals MVPs.
Yeah, nah,
Still a great
that's-
question between both of them,
That's pretty steep.
and I still might put AI above him.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's got 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs, and not only that, was he the Finals MVP on one of the greatest basketball teams? Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. To me, that's come on, what are we doing here? He went to and it does take, even with the LeBron James conversation in question. LeBron James has played on how many teams? Cleveland twice, Miami,
Yes.
and LA. He's won a ring with every team he's played for.
Yep, Allen Iverson. This is a tough one.
Microphone.
Oh yeah, this is a tough one because Allen Iverson has 0 rings. Kawhi has 2.
We can't hear you, bro.
AI has more All-Star games. He has a season MVP. Kawhi doesn't. Both have the same amount of first-time NBA selections.
But you know Kawhi's career is not over.
Iverson has.
Fool me.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a little fucked up.
Bro, he just saying shit. Because
I mean, AI
should've
has
stayed on
4
Toronto, though. He
season
should've stayed on
scoring
Toronto.
leaders.
Where do you think they?
3
What's
steals
the place when you think
leaders,
they
Rookie
won
of
with
the
John Wall now?
Year. Yeah, nah, that's a tough one.
Where do you think they landed with John Wall?
And-
Is he playing this next season?
Allen
Kawhi?
Iverson averages 27 for his
It's a great
career.
conversation I'm not watching.
Kawhi only is averaging 20. So like
Kawhi's not done yet. Kawhi still is in the middle of his career.
Allen Iverson has 25,000 points. Kawhi only has 11,000 points.
You think Kawhi's winning another ring?
Nah.
No.
I'm asking you. Yes, I think he can. 100%. The Clippers team is
I'm
back
asking you, do you think he
competitive.
will?
Right now?
No, I'm
Bro.
talking about, do you think he will in his
100%.
career?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Wow.
I genuinely do. I think if that Clippers team stays together, Kawhi Leonard, I'm a Laker fan, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, to say John Wall pans out, that
How many
Clippers team,
times
and,
Paul
and,
George
and,
got
and
an
Tyronn
ATL
Lue
Oh.
is one of the best coaches in the NBA.
That's fair.
I respect that.
That's fair. I mean,
He should have run it back on Toronto. That's a motherfucker who should have run that
But
shit back.
the
Yeah.
thing, he won with a worse team.
he should have stayed. But either way.
He made a mistake going to the Clippers, not staying on that statement.
Yeah.
Why?
because he literally won the chip with that team that were on the Raptors. Then the following year, the Raptors still placed crazy high in seed and in the championship. I think they were like fucking semifinals. They made to the semifinals, and he didn't make it nowhere with the Clippers.
He got hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
You saw how far they got without him the second time go around. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was there,
How far? Who got without who?
the Raptors the year after they won the chip.
If we stay in that same vein, both teams Kyrie and KD play for just was in the finals.
I'm talking about Kawhi. Do you see how far they got without him? And Kawhi was a star player on that team.
They would have made it.
He already got one. He already got one there. When you win, you do what you want, my nigga.
Ain't look good for him since.
yeah, but that doesn't mean it's the right decision.
Yeah, like it ain't look good for him since.
It wasn't the right decision for KD to leave Golden State if that's the case either.
I don't think it was either. I don't think it was either.
Something with that.
There we go.
Yeah, but
there we go.
Yeah.
He was trying to prove something.
Probably.
He was.
And then now.
But now you want him to legit be punished
No,
and stay there.
if-
Finish
if-
his 4-year contract for 109 mil.
190, but I'm saying
Okay, but
if
regardless of numbers,
but if KD chooses to go,
I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with
but
that.
also you're saying,
Nah.
but you also said it's tacky that he's choosing the two number
No,
one
I
seeds.
said that. I said
He
that.
said it's
I said
tacky.
Okay,
that.
so you're cool.
I
with
said that.
What?
That he's choosing the two number one teams.
Bro, we have to be realistic. He's not gonna go to some fucking
Yeah,
10th seed team or
yeah,
some
like,
shit, bro.
He just went to when he went to Brooklyn.
No,
they
no,
would-
no,
when he went to
bro. You
Brooklyn,
gotta be John. Out of all people, I don't think you're being realistic right now. Because that's like trying to say LeBron's gonna come to fucking New York, bro. He's not gonna come.
he went to Cleveland.
Yeah, but that was a symbolic reason.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro.
God, yo, bro.
That's his
was his hometown.
hometown.
Yo, bro, how much
That was
needle
his
y'all gotta
hometown.
move?
That's his hometown.
Well, okay, somebody Google the net seed before KD and Kyrie got there.
They were like the
You're not trying to be
10th seed.
realistic, bro. You're not trying to be realistic.
Yeah, it went back to his hometown.
They were a bad team.
Before KD and Kyrie got to the Nets, what was the seed?
I'll tell you right now. And
Yeah, I
in
don't-
the meantime,
Since that's the example, he's not going to go to a team that's a 10 seed. What was the net seed? Go ahead.
They're not from here.
he came to the Nets
Wait, who's not from where?
2 years ago.
They're
right?
not
2 years
from
ago.
Brooklyn
I don't get the point you're trying to make.
because LeBron went back to Cleveland because
LeBron went back to his
but
hometown.
Dro said that be realistic. KD's not going to go to a team that's not good, right? That's your point.
Exactly.
Okay, what was the net seed before KD and Kyrie got there?
He joined in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Or
What?
2019.
What was their seeding?
And while I pull it up, in the meantime, question for you is: do you think KD would have left if Kyrie got vaccinated and didn't do the whole in and out shit? Like,
I think if Kyrie
think-
got vaccinated, I think
I think the Nets would have been a better team.
Yeah.
and I think that KD would have been like, "Oh, it's sweet here, so I'm gonna stay 100%."
got it.
I think if Kyrie got vaccinated, all three of them would still be on that team, including
Yeah.
James Harden.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I think that's a really that's a very clear yes.
No,
But
to
I
answer
think-
Walt's question.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's to my point. Like things would have been sweet, everything would have been great when those three played together. They were unstoppable.
And in the 2018-2019 season before KD, they were 42-40, and they were sixth in the Eastern Conference.
So they weren't that good of a team.
They weren't that bad.
Oh my god.
They were sixth.
Okay.
And how many
All right,
placements?
bro. All right, bro.
12?
This 12.
They were half.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How many does it take to get you to the playoffs? Eighth. So they were right above eighth.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So it's that much different than LeBron going back to. It's that much different to you. It's I'm not gonna. I'm not. Your point is he has to go to these great teams.
He does have to go to a good team. Because if not, he would just stay with the Nets.
But that's the
They have
point
liabilities
I'm
on that team.
Yes.
making.
Who's there to help KD? You tell me who's there to help KD right now.
All Kyrie has to do is stay.
No.
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not talking about
Both
past.
of them on the team right now.
no,
Both of them
for-
are
for-
on the. Nobody
For
has
KD
moved.
to stay and finish his
Nobody has
4-year
moved.
contract,
Nobody has gotten
who else
traded.
does he have?
KD and Kyrie
doesn't
are still
have-
on the team.
Excluding
Why are
Kyrie.
we excluding somebody that's still on the
Because
team?
he's a
he's
liability. Because they could
wishy-washy,
put
bro.
these band-aids up tomorrow and he can't play. He is a liability.
So Kyrie's a liability for the rest of his career now because it could be a mandate.
yes.
Yes.
That's a fact, bro.
That's
Yes.
right. His stock.
Sorry to tell you,
his
yes.
trading stock is way down. Yes.
Not even his trading
His
stock because he
trading
can play in
stock-
other.
his
He can play in
trading
other
stock-
states.
his
He just can't play
trading
here.
stock-
He just can't
No,
play.
that's
where?
also untrue.
Here.
That what Kyrie's trading stock is down everywhere simply because he's Kyrie Irving.
Liability,
Which is a liability.
Doesn't change
because
what
of
I
the
just
fuck
said.
shit he does. Which is his
So,
personal
like
choice.
I said, who does KD have on this team, excluding Kyrie?
Why would
Because
exclude
Kyrie is
somebody
like a
still on the team?
liability.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Nah. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, that team sucked, right? That you looked up.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
believe it.
I
No,
know.
I believe it.
I know. But
Doesn't change my question. Who does KD have on his team, excluding Kyrie, because he is a liability, to hold him down to take this team to the chip? Ben Simmons, who just didn't play a whole fucking season with the Sixers because of his mental health.
And Steph Curry just came. What, Blake Griffin?
I think
Patty Mills?
that
Spencer
KD's
Dinwiddie.
Like you get what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Spencer
Thomas, bro.
like
Spencer
come on,
Dinwiddie's
bro.
on the Mavericks.
Nah. I just want to say his name.
Come on, bro.
But yeah, I mean, this is all subjective. But
I mean, it is all subjective, but
Yeah.
like I said, if your point is KD has to choose these great teams to go to, I don't believe that because the Nets team was not good when he got there.
What's a bad team right now in the league? That's happening to the Nets or the Knicks.
I think, and I also think that KD doesn't understand that when he goes to a team and they decimate their team, they're going to be bad.
yeah, that's what he isn't understanding.
I agree with that.
Any
So-
trade has to take all the good players.
I agree with that,
it
but I feel
doesn't-
like that's
it also
also-
doesn't make sense.
No, I agree with that, but that's out of his control because this is what the Nets are asking for. Like you see with that trade that went to Minnesota, that was a wild ass fucking trade for them to try and offer. And granted, say God forbid
mean,
they
kept-
they took that that trade, then like you said, KD would be going to a team that fucking imploded himself for him. But KD's not the one asking
What
for
do you
these
mean?
trades.
Minnesota didn't implode themselves. They kept all their star players.
No, I'm saying if they would have accepted that trade deal, which the Nets had offered KD for Carlstown,
Yeah, it'd be pointless. But
because
I-
like you said, the team would be shit because
I-
they
I-
traded
I-
their
I-
whole team for him.
The only team that doesn't happen with is Toronto.
So I ask you, what team in the league right now is bad to you, or do you think statistically?
Are you asking me what team KD should go to? Or what do I think a team? What
no,
what
what
a
team
bad
do you think?
team is?
What team do you think right now in the league is bad? And do you
But
think KD would?
I'm not asking KD to go to a bad team. I'm saying that it is a stain on his legend that he's choosing the 2 number 1 seeds in each conference. That's it. I'm not telling KD to go to the fucking Detroit Pistons. That's not my point. That's not the point at all. I'm saying that KD choosing the number 1 seed in the East and the number 1 seed in the West to go play for is nuts.
No, this is not a good look.
Okay, then that's it. That's it. Like I don't know what y'all talking about over there, but that's simple. Like what the fuck are y'all talking about? Him choosing a 60-win team on the East side and 60 like you niggas saying that's not nuts is fucking insane.
Get your ring, King.
Like come on, you guys sound fucking crazy.
I don't like it.
And no
I
one
don't
has-
like
and
it,
on
but
top
I
of that,
understand
No
it.
one has ever fucking done that. LeBron James went to the Miami Heat. They were not good before then. So like let's
Yes.
not do that. Like stop. Like stop
Okay.
making shit up. We're making shit up now.
I don't
Yes,
like it, but
I
I'm
mean,
not
I'm
gonna say I don't
staying on the
understand.
we
this
thought
shit.
That's
you were
nasty.
saying. We thought you were saying, well, at least from my interpretation, that he was running from a adversity and doing
Yeah,
another team.
and that's not
what
the
we were
case.
arguing. But
If
the fact
KD
that
chooses to go, if he doesn't like what Brooklyn's doing and he goes to a team that needs his help and wants to be a great player, cool. But you, as the top 5 player in the NBA,
Yeah.
because something didn't go your fucking way for the 3rd fucking time, or decide, I'm going to go to the number 1 team in the East or number 1 team in the West to get a quick ring. Yes, it's tacky, bro. Stop. It's nasty. You
your
niggas telling
ring.
me it's not nasty. It's gross.
Get your
Just
ring.
like when he went to the Warriors, the world thought it was nasty. It's the same shit. What are we talking about? And all of us sat here and had a conversation and said it was nasty. So stop.
Yes.
Stop.
I
Cut
said
it
I
out.
don't like it, but I said I
All right
understand it.
then. All right,
But I
that's it.
said
No,
I
that's it.
understand
That's it. You
I
said you
said
didn't
no,
like it.
but I
That's
said I
it.
know. But I said I
That's it.
understand
That's
it.
it.
But
That's
I'm
it,
saying he
bro.
put in
That's
his
it.
work.
But I said I understand
I'm saying he
it.
put on the
That's
work,
it,
though.
bro.
So-
I understand
He
it.
put in what work? What work has KD
Bro,
put
his
in?
stats is out there, bro. What are you talking about?
Word.
bro?
Yeah, you're not about to act like
serious.
KD is some little nigga,
Bro,
bro. Like
for
you're
the
not
He's
about to
acting
do
like
that.
one.
it's
He's
easy
acting like a little nigga. He's
it's-
running around like
I wanna
one.
hear that, bro.
It's easy
He's
to
running
get
around. He's
buckets.
running around like a little
Get
nigga.
your ring, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. You're a businessman. It's a business. I
Yes.
want to hear about
I can't
it.
believe you acting
yourself
like
is a
KD's not
business.
like-
You're gonna look out for your best.
but
Nah,
what-
fuck that legacy
what's the-
shit. No, because
Is KD a top 5 player in the league right now?
No, it's
Yes,
an
no.
exception for Mike. It's an exception for Kobe, and it's an exception for Braun, bro. I want to hear that shit.
You want to have a business
You
conversation?
are a businessman.
You want to have a business conversation?
No, bro. Because
You wanna have a business
because
conversation?
you yourself is a business.
Do you want to have a business conversation?
You're your own client. You
What-
have to look
okay,
for
cool. So
yourself.
what business changes?
What business changes?
Does his contract get higher? Does he get paid more money?
Maybe you don't know.
All right,
Bro.
Never mind, bro. Never mind, bro.
We
never
never
mind.
know.
You don't
Never mind,
know.
bro.
It's in the
Never
air.
mind.
They just gave
bro.
fucking Jalen Brunson 110 million. Nigga, like you
Yes,
don't know.
Please, I think he's like the fucking Messiah, bro.
Jalen Brunson is a free agent, good brother.
No, because I'm saying you never know what someone's gonna get offered.
Word.
But what are
KD,
you- what are you
we're not
talking
gonna
about?
act like KD is a little nigga. Like he's not a top 3 player in the league.
I just said he
I think
was.
he's gonna get like 30 mil for a year.
I
bro.
just said he was. I don't get the point you're making.
Because I'm saying you're talking about it as if he can't do
I said
nothing.
he's acting like a little nigga. He is.
Listen, I'm all for
He's
him.
acting like a
Nigga,
nigga.
I'll act like a little nigga all I want if I'm putting up the fucking numbers I do
That's
on the
a
board.
fact, bro. That's a fact.
Straight like that.
I'm
I'll do
sorry.
whatever the fuck I want if I'm a top 3 player in the
If
league.
you're saying it's tacky, I'm 100% backing that up. It's tacky
You're
as
not.
fuck.
You just said you just disagreed.
No.
You
saying
just
it's-
disagree for an hour.
No. 100% tacky as fuck. Go for it because you yourself as a
You
business.
just said get your ring, King.
exactly. Get your.
I said I
that's-
understand
so
it.
if you want to go to
I don't
the
have to
number one
like
seed
it.
team, go for it. Fuck it, why not?
I don't have to
So
like
then
it
it's
to
not tacky,
understand
so
it.
it's not-
I can
so
think
it's-
it's tacky and still understand it. I don't have to like
no
it.
one said it's misunderstood. You want to go win a championship.
No,
Everybody
I understand that. I understand
Who
you doing
wouldn't?
it. Like,
Who wouldn't wanna
I
go
think it's
win a ring?
tacky, but I understand it.
But that does put a stain on his legacy.
Bro, in the end of the day, everyone's gonna win. Talk
Yeah.
about the dubs, bro.
No, they're not. They're gonna talk about how you won. There is. Stop it.
Talk about the dubs.
Stop it.
Talk about the dubs.
Niggas don't talk about how you win.
And then when Goat Talk come and I got all these fucking rings, I don't really care because I have all these fucking rings.
I mean, if we're talking, bro, if we're having a conversation
because we
about
gotta count rings, right?
bro, if we're having a conversation
because
about
if
who's-
anything, then we talking about
Okay,
all the
all
grades,
right.
bro.
If-
Brady. We're talking about
if
You
fucking.
can't be fickle
like-
and selective with what we doing with information. We
Once-
can't be
once
doing
again,
that.
like I
Because you
said-
just said you're choosing Kawhi over AI.
once again, Kawhi has 2-0, and he's been the leader on both those teams. Is that not correct or no?
Kawhi was a leader on the Spurs?
He won the MVP in the finals. He was a leader on that team. He led that team to
Okay,
a championship.
KD won the MVP also. Was he the leader on the Warriors?
Yes, he was the best player on the team,
Okay.
but that wasn't his team.
So he was not the leader.
He went to a team that was already established and had just won a
Steph
championship.
Curry was the leader of the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
He's always the leader of the stuff. Even if
KD was
fucking-
never the leader of the
so
Warriors.
KD,
Kawhi was not the leader of the Spurs. Tony Parker was on that team.
who was the best player on the teams?
on Spurs.
Yes, at that time.
What was it? Tim
Wasn't
Duncan was
it
also on that team.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was aging. Yes.
So
So you're saying when that Spurs team won that
you got to
championship?
pull up the stats of who put in more work in those final in
Go ahead,
the
go
championship
ahead.
game.
We can. We 100% can.
Yeah, but and although the stat line may be off, having the pressure, Tim Duncan was still looked upon in those big moments to step up, and that is what.
That's what a leader is.
Boss,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan averaged like 9 and 9 in that final.
Do you
Yeah,
look at
but-
that Spurs lineup and say Kawhi's the leader?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't,
Nah.
bro. No, you don't.
Come on. The
Kawhi
leader-
was the best player on that
No,
team.
that
They
That
do
doesn't
not-
change what I just said.
Yeah,
you
but-
do you look at that lineup and say Kawhi's the
is
leader?
of the team? Yeah, nah.
But what difference does that make? Is who's the best player? If me and you are playing a game and you're let's say Draymond. Draymond's the emotional leader of the Warriors.
Yeah.
Do you look at Draymond to win the game?
No, but that's a different.
Everything is different, bro. When it's a good
No,
point,
what
bro.
I'm
You
saying,
niggas are saying anything.
You're comparing Draymond
Really
Green
not.
on that team to Tim Duncan
We're
on
really
that team,
not.
bro?
Tim Duncan averaged like 9 and 6 that series, bro. It was ass. He was a regular ass nigga, bro.
Tim Duncan was when Tim
Bro,
Duncan.
all right, you know what?
When was
You
Tim
niggas
Duncan
are
a
saying
regular ass
anything.
nigga, bro?
Yo,
Oh, you niggas are saying
What is
anything.
no, we're not. You're saying anything.
Bro, this nigga told me it's
It's
cool
literally
that
3-1, but we're saying.
Nigga, so
Alright,
what?
I'm all
so
for it,
what?
bro. Get your
Ain't
ring,
none of you
bro.
niggas ever put a ball in the basket? What that mean?
KD,
Yo,
go wherever
What
you
that
want.
mean?
Get
What
that
mean?
ring.
Yo, this
bro.
nigga's telling me go wherever you want, but it's not tacky, but it is. You niggas, I don't get it.
Everything I've said has been accurate for the most part. Like I said, you don't look at that Spurs team and say Kawhi's the leader. Like you said, Kawhi led both of those teams. No, he didn't
Truthfully,
lead
I
both of
don't
those
think
teams.
people
He
gonna
led the
worry
Raptors
about-
team, I'll say. He led the Raptors team.
mean,
to
you
the
would have
chip.
to say
Yeah,
it.
he does. Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
I mean, yes, he won.
But I'm not going to say and say he led the Spurs team to that chip
Hell no.
Why not? Why not?
because I don't believe he led that team to the chip. That's
I'm
why.
saying- But what are your criteria?
That's like
for-
trying to
what-
shit. That's trying to base. That's basically
I'm not
saying,
shitting on anybody by saying nobody's
No, that's
that doesn't make
basically
sense.
saying that
Doesn't
shitting
make
on.
sense. Doesn't make sense. Because somebody didn't lead a team to a championship, does not shit on it. Everybody, mad people play parts in championships, bro.
Okay, but we're talking about the leader. You just said that Kawhi
Yes, I
was the
said
leader.
Kawhi was
You
the
said
lead-
Kawhi was the leader of that
So
team. That's
Kawhi
what
was
you
the
said.
Nah,
So
bro.
what do you qualify as a leader? Somebody just like yells and shit? I'm confused.
Someone who leads the team. Who do you look for
Leads
for
the team in-
guidance
leads the
in
team in
these
what?
tough moments? Who do you look for guidance? When it's
the
fucking
leader on the-
102
the leader
to
on-
101, the ball is in your possession. 3 seconds are left.
You're
Do we
giving
look
it
at-
to a Kawhi
do we
Leonard.
look- Do we look, bro?
They gave it to Tim Duncan?
I asked you, look at Kawhi for input. Is he the leader? Is he telling us what we should do? Is he giving us the guidance in
Is
this
he
tough
taking the
moment
last
to
shot?
determine what we should
Is he
do?
taking the last shot?
If he is, he's not saying I should take the last shot. Someone told him he needed to take the last shot.
So
You know
now-
who told him he needed to take the last shot? The fucking leader of that team.
So Tim Duncan told Kawhi Leonard to take the last shot?
I'm not saying it could have been him or Tony Parker.
I have the stats here.
Hmm?
Tim Duncan during that series averaged 15 and 10.
Bro, get off
And
my face,
Kawhi during that series averaged 17 and 6.
And then what else? How many steals? How many assists?
Kawhi averaged 1 steal a game and 2 assists a game. And Tim Duncan averaged 2 assists a game and 0.4 steals. So they had a similar stat line.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. Similar stat
and it
line.
ain't
But,
just stats that make you a leader.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true. It's what you do in clutch moments.
yeah,
Exactly. And like I said, in those moments that
Yeah.
you just said,
You said-
I'm not looking at Kawhi to like determine what we about to do.
yeah, I think Pop is calling a play for.
I mean, yes, he's a coach.
You know what I'm saying? But Pop's calling a play for Duncan before Kawhi.
That'd be
And granted, that's all circumstantial and what is happening in the moment.
Yeah.
On top of that, but hey,
you think Pop threw up a play for Tim Duncan in that series?
Tim Duncan, one of the best power forwards of all time.
At 36 years old, you think that's what they did? I hear
I'm
you,
just
bro.
saying he led.
I hear you. I hear y'all basketball.
At 36, he was the second or the third leading scorer. Actually, Tony Parker averaged more than anybody that series anyway at 18. So,
because Tony Parker was you see what I'm saying?
But are we talking about just niggas that score 18 points? I'm confused.
But
No, because I don't think Tim Duncan was the leader of that team either. I thought Tony Parker was.
I feel you.
That's what I thought was.
When
you said Tim Duncan, and I also, I'm not going to disagree with that because I know who Tim Duncan is.
The NBA chose who the best player in that series was.
Yes, which was.
And also, that was against Miami, correct?
It was against the Heat, yes.
And didn't LeBron not have the best showing because who was guarding him?
Yes, Kawhi. And he averaged 28 and 7, but still, he lost.
But he shot, 34%, some stupid number, 40-something% from the field?
He shot, not 57%, goddamn.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, and they still
That
lost.
nigga was hooping.
LeBron's LeBron, yo. He's him.
And he shot 50%
LeBron is Hemi
from
Neutron.
3-point. God damn.
LeBron is Hemi Neutron.
That
I'll
nigga
tell you
shot
that.
50%. But either way, I think that was a good wrap up to.
Yeah,
That was a very great sports take. That was a good sports conversation because I feel like we don't always.
First take.
I like it.
Like I said, my stance stays the same. I think KD, when things get rough, he jumps ship. That's simple.
I respect it.
And-
What?
I respect that.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I respect
I
your
don't know.
opinion. I respect your opinion.
No, I don't like when niggas respect my opinion.
That's crazy.
That nigga's weird.
That's
All right,
crazy.
wrap it up. Quick.
Fuck y'all niggas ain't
Closing remarks. I got to drive an hour home. Closing
Hating
remarks.
someone respecting your opinion is crazy.
Closing remarks.
Buy tickets to the party. I'm done talking to these niggas.
Yo.
Closing remarks
Nigga just
is
say, yeah, it's lit. Go anywhere you want. I respect your opinion. Nigga, get out of here.
take
Bye-bye.
control of your future.
Oh, my God.
Don't
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
take control of your future.
Yeah.
Don't let people's speculation make
Yeah.
you think you have to act a certain way. Like
Get vaccinated, though.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Get
Excuse me.
vaccinated. Yes, be safe.
Kyrie, get vaccinated then, nigga.
He's entitled to not wanting to be.
But it didn't cause a circus like y'all said. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, and we will see you on the 30th, 3 p.m. 2 Album Bar. You're
Oh, that's it? All right, bye.
Uh,
Bye. I don't know.